Who to watch?
It was helpful for me one time. Well, for my peoples, because they lost my sister's dog. The dog ran out the house, and everybody thought that somebody else had the dog and brought the dog back in the house, but the dog ran away.
Dig.
So they were looking. They called. They were crying.
What kind
looking for this
What
dog.
kind of dog was it?
Yorkie.
Okay, yeah, niggas gonna look for Yorkie.
Yeah,
they were like, yeah, we got pit bull loose. Niggas like, ah. Niggas go inside, nigga.
So they were trying to find out where the dog went. Everybody's crying. Everybody's upset. I thought you had her. I thought you had her. I thought you. So then something popped. My ring app popped up. So I'm scrolling through the ring, and they're like, dog hit by a car sitting on the side of the road. Then I'm like, Yorkie. They were saying Yorkie, and then
damn,
I went to it, and I'm trying to find more fucking hits on it. And you start seeing pictures like the dog is just leaned over, and I sent it to them like, "Yo,
what's the dog name?
Dog, right? I don't know. Prince, I think Prince.
Prince.
No, it didn't die, but they took.
Never was the same.
Yeah,
was the same again.
Somebody picked him up and took him to the hospital.
I know this is a terrible favor. Can you grab that hard seltzer right there for us?
I got you.
Because by the time I go around his feet,
Got you.
I might be able to get it.
Yeah, so Prince survived?
Yeah, so he ended up at the hospital. It was there. No, I think it was what they say, it was an Infinity or something like that.
I ain't no Infinity.
But they said it was a hit and run.
Yeah, because Infinity drivers drive like fucking madmen.
Assholes, yeah.
People who drive Infinities drive like assholes.
Infinities and Beamers.
What?
People who do. I'm telling you, watch. From now on, watch a man who's driving an Infinity is driving like an asshole.
It's Infinities and niggas that drive 3 Series Beamers. Yeah. It's Infinity.
That's very specific. Hold on. Let me just jump into it.
Okay.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Cole, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
Shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building.
What up, though?
And we have a guest in the building, more like like
correspondent
to the show. Our guy, Holly. Holly's in the building.
It's your boy. It's always your boy. It's Holly.
Yeah.
Go.
Big shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. All right. Normally I would jump over to you, White Star GB, but we have a guest in the house tonight. Holly, how you been, man?
I'm all right, man. Just turned 40.
Salute,
man.
I am just looking forward to new things, new experiences, new man. But yeah, no, just trying to do I feel like at 40 you gotta reflect on your life and then decide what are you going to do from this point on. What are your plans? And just fuck it, go for it.
Yeah,
whatever. At this point, 40 is usually is halfway. Some people say it's 50, but people say it's 50, but
most people don't live.
Nobody lives to 100. Not it's
I'm probably there though.
So I feel like 40 is kind of the halfway mark. So now it's like, what are you going to do with the other half of your life? Are you just going to, settle with what you got, which is not bad. Not a bad thing if you're happy with what you got.
Yeah.
Or is there something more out there that you want to go grab onto?
Right.
And if it is, then go get it, figure it out.
Real talk.
So I'm at that point right now.
Salute to
still
you,
gathering
man.
my thoughts, still,
Yeah.
Still thinking of a master plan.
As a dude that turned 40 during the pandemic, my biggest advice to you is if you don't use it, you lose it.
My penis.
Well, that especially, but just like
I haven't found that
bro.
shit in months.
Everything, bro. Just everything. Just get out there, whatever
I think it's under my bed.
you used to do, run, shoot hoops. If you had an ill jump shot, get out there. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in our 30s, mid 30s to late 30s, we kind of like engulf ourselves in work. And maybe like 40 is that milestone where it's time to reflect. I think it's time to get back to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it. Like running, walking, like everything. Just get out there.
Yeah.
Do you think by 40, most of your dreams have already died?
Deferred, a dream deferred.
Yeah, deferred dreams normally they normally
not because if you were enough of an adult, you tuck them in, and well, if you were a responsible adult, you tucked your dreams in about 32, and then you worked like you filled another cup, and now that other cup is full enough for you to put some effort and some money and some time into your dreams. 40 is the perfect time if you were responsible enough to do your thing.
10 years, a lot can change mentally.
Well, it's not a dream anymore.
Whereas something that you thought was a good idea at 30, man, it could be you psyching your own self out and saying, I'm 40 now, man.
I think at 40, you're at your peak mentally. You should be.
Yeah.
Because your 20s, you did all your fucking around. Your 30s, you put in your work, you started your families. You know, if you got a house, you got a house, but you try to get somewhere stable. Now at 40, it's like, all right, I can afford my dreams.
Right.
That I couldn't get back then. You know, now I can afford it. I can afford to do what it is I want to do. Now, if you know, again, as long as you didn't lose it, if you lost it, then it is what it is. I think if you still got it, this is the perfect time to do it, because now mentally you're clear. Like, I'm not out here to do it for the bitches and you know,
cut them friends off already.
Panties. Yeah, the friends that I didn't need, I've already let them go. You know, I'm in a space where I can go pursue anything.
Should be the most clear.
Most clear. I think mentally you're the most clear because all the shit you done been through everything. Not everything, but
a lot though.
You've been through enough to know that I can control this, and now I can do what it is that I need to do with myself, whatever it is. Dreams.
That's if you were responsible.
As long as you're responsible. Now
30s,
like
you know what I mean? Like when you hit 30, that was the time to tuck your dream and get to work.
Yeah.
Like we had if we had this same conversation 10 years ago, it'd be like, all right, bro, tuck it in, get to work.
Yeah. If you didn't do it in your 20s,
then
30s, you gotta tuck it in and get to work.
Man, get to work, dog.
And in 40, you could probably because think about it. Think about it. A lot of middle-aged white men start garage bands because they wanted to do that shit in their 20s. Now they come together as friends and start a garage band because now we can afford to buy the guitars we couldn't get at 25 when we were actually trying to do
over that
we got the space, we got the venue now.
No, I hear you. But a lot of garage band guys, there's no expectations, right? It seems like for us, like where we come from, we always have expectations of money and shit like that. It's just not like, yo, I just want to do this because I have a love for it, right?
Yeah. Well, but so you should be mature enough to understand it's not.
Yeah,
I think
we've been doing this podcast and then we still counting the day we can see some money, right?
Yeah, but we not pressed. We not pressed.
That's what I'm saying. We're not pressed about it. And anything that we probably do, we probably don't need it as a source of income, right?
No, but it's still a source. It's still a source of it's still a source of completion. Like you don't have to do it as a job because you're still all right. So now you can clear your mind and be like, this is exactly how I want to do it because I can afford to do it. And I think that's the same thing with the garage band people. It's like maybe some people didn't want the money out of it, or some people didn't want the women and this, but they still wanted to do it. Yeah. So it's just like now we have a clearer mind of how to go about it, and now it's just more fun just doing it in the garage and fucking around. You might perform in front of you might perform at a cafe or something, a little open bar or something like that.
All right. I don't want to draw this out, right? I think that's the difference between whites and blacks, right? Whereas,
let's race it up.
No, yo,
early.
Whereas whites could do something, and it's not it's not like you in a fucking band, like why, like you too old to be doing that, or it's not gonna, like, you got to go work and get it, make money or whatever. You're not making, you're not successful, right? And for them, it's not about success. It's about like, wow, we got to play a gig. You know what I mean? We got a gig. You know what I mean? Or no, it's not a paid gig. No, they want us to perform. Yeah, we perform here, we perform there, right? Yeah. I'm having fun with my buddies. We probably practice. We drink beers, all that good shit, right? But when we do something, society, the people around, i.e. the people around us, whoever, if you haven't generated any money from it, you're a failure. And then only when you generate $1 from it, you are somewhat of all right, you made some money from it, but you're not a success until you can like live off of it or something, or you made a significant amount of money.
And a lot of times you don't even just get that from like social media and just just popular opinion or whatever. You get it from your family too.
Oh, absolutely.
Your family would be like, well, what are you getting out of this? Are you making money? Are you doing this? So why are you doing it?
Yeah.
And that is unfortunately that's a
but situation that's only that if you haven't like gained any equity. Like I said, if you tucked it in your 30s, and you did your thing, and you revisited in your 40s, then no one has nothing to say. That's the difference between that. It's like, because it's like being a 35-year-old rapper. You know what I mean? Like it just never quit. It's like, okay, what are we doing here?
I think there's a level of both.
Okay, wait. What's wrong? All right. Let's just say we probably know some 35, 40-year-old rappers.
I know a lot of 35,
right?
Rappers.
Yeah. And they're not, let's say they're not dependent on the income that a rapper would make. They work.
That's just art.
They learn, they get by, they pay their bills, they live fine, they're not destitute.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's art.
Why the criticism? Why
there's no criticism there, because he's funding his dreams, funding.
I heard you say some. Well, I heard you say some.
Well, not today, nigga. I'm changing. I changed. All right.
Yeah.
Yo, but it's just about funding dreams, and it's about I had a thought. It's about. Oh, too. All right. That's what I want to say too. The fact. All right. That's the thing too. This is like play too, because it's like the fact that you don't need this to win. Your teeth are a little duller too. You're really not a threat. You know what I mean? When your teeth are sharp, that's when you're hungry. That's when you're the hungriest. That's when you need it. So it's kind of like we're in the game. That's the opposite side of it. When you chill out in your 30s and you come back in your 40s and all that, you know what I mean? That's when it's like you're sleeping on silk sheets. You know what I mean? You're really not uncomfortable. So you're really not going to go as hard as someone who's super hungry.
But the conversation that we're really having is that mindset that you just have, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, why can't I just do this shit? Because I just want to do it.
Right.
Like, why are you saying I'm sleeping on silk sheets? So the odds of me succeeding, and you're defining success being, i.e., making money, right? Because you're too comfortable.
Well, that's the difference between survival and a hobby.
Okay. A lot of us don't.
If I gotta do this shit to eat,
a lot of us don't want to call it a hobby.
Yeah.
Well, we found like we feel like we're
it's demeaning. It feels demeaning when you call it a hobby.
Well,
if you're not accepting it, especially if you're not accepting it as a hobby. Somebody just like, you do
it's reality.
If you only put in like,
if you're putting 10 hours into it a week, if you're putting 10 minus 10 hours into whatever you're doing in a week, it's a hobby.
But I think that's the point that you
might as well just be nice in 2K.
I think the point that Ron's trying to make is that why do we as a people take on the pressures of keeping up with society instead of just like the fact that these guys can tour in their 70s, 60s, and 70s. Wearing the same shit they wore on stage back then.
We black.
Yeah,
And if you're not nice, you're not gonna get picked on the basketball court. When you were when you were a kid and you walked to that basketball court, if you were ass, you just didn't get picked. It's just the reality of being black, bro. If you couldn't dance, they're gonna look at you like, why you on the dance floor? If you couldn't run fast, they ain't gonna pick you up. It is what it is.
Good point.
We've been steeped in this shit since
the way we are.
We were kids. It's the way we are.
Well,
the way we are.
To bring it full circle, though.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of being 40.
Yeah.
You don't care as much.
You don't have to care. You don't have to care as much,
And
unless you want to take it to the point where you have to be really good and you want to do it. You really want to do it. And you know what? Sometimes the energy of I'm just doing this for fun will get you to that point. And that's,
I think the universe works itself out.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna happen, it'll happen. And if you really hone your craft, and it might take longer than society would deem it to be, like, all right, you spending too much time on it. But you know, if you love doing it, just continue to do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that love to do shit that stop doing it because everybody else says, well, you're not doing anything with it financially. You're not making money from it, whatever. But it's like, all right, I don't call you to borrow money.
Time is money. Time is and you also not moving forward in your life, and your kids can't afford to do stuff, and you can't, like, time is money.
Extreme.
When you're spending time,
always got to go extreme. Like,
that's extreme.
You got to go to warehouse. You got to go to welfare office on Monday, but you want to go. You want to go play in the band on Tuesday? Nah, you can't. Like, no. That's not what we talking about. We talking about ready. The Corey Cool show, nigga.
Yeah, sure do.
Yo, we talking about, all right. We talking about, like, yo, if you're good. If you're good financially, you could pay your bills, you sustain yourself, and you're stable. Why you can't do something you love, right? And it doesn't have to be tied to a dollar.
Let's call that.
Without your kids calling you uncle, or little nigga saying that you washed and or you too old for this.
Teen-year citizen.
Yeah.
Start getting on kids like, you gonna be a never been.
Yeah. Mom kept that 250, nigga.
White Star GB, man. How was your week, man?
My week was great, fantastic, amazing. Back to you, Ron.
Same here, man. Same here. Yeah, man.
Right.
Happy to be here. Happy to have Holly on the show.
Feeling good, feeling great. Cool. What up,
Corey?
Boy?
Corey, cool. How you been? How was your week?
Yo, it was a good couple of days.
Go.
Celebrated a 10-year marriage.
Congrats, man.
For the 10-piece up on niggas, huh?
10-piece on the board.
Go, nigga.
24 in total.
Yeah.
24. I think about it, 24 years. Like,
y'all went to prom together.
we went to 2 proms together.
Y'all was high school sweethearts.
Yeah, that's what they say. You know what I mean? It was
ill, yo.
And what's even more interesting, this might sound weird, is I work in the building in which we met. So every day I walk past where I used to catch her at. You know what I'm saying? Like leaving the building at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And coming into the building, I'm like, damn, like, yo, I could still see her, Elia and Tam, like standing right there. Like, yo, damn, it's kind of crazy. So
remember them days you catch her?
I remember them days I used to catch it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
pop a little winter fresh.
You know, to me,
what's up?
To me, it's just like I don't know, how does life do that? You know what I mean? Like how did that happen to where, you know, you meet somebody when you have no recollection of who you are or what you're gonna be, and you know, and not that every day was perfect, absolutely not, but I think we both strangely always settled on the devil that we knew. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's that?
Meaning, you know, well, the phrase is, you know, I
never heard that.
You never heard that before?
I feel like it's more or less destiny.
Maybe.
I think
maybe. No, but what I'm just saying is, you know, in the bad.
Give yourself some more props, man.
In the, you know, like I said, there wasn't always roses. Sometimes it was really bad days. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
ain't no crazy smart. Like ain't no crazy.
no,
Ain't no scandal.
But like I said, I think it boiled down to the devil that you knew, where it's kind of like, you know, I know that, yeah, he may be an asshole or whatever the case was, but if I got a flat tire or whatever the case was, he's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Or if I need this, if I need that. And same thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know how all women are naggy at some points, but then you realize that every woman is naggy, and you know what I mean? I'd rather deal with the naggy woman that I know. And
right.
How
important
having
is
kids is we actually went back. I'm sorry, you know, we actually went back. You know, we went to, you know, eat and stuff like that. And as we're driving back, we went right back to the place we took our pictures. You know what I mean? And not to be a Debbie Downer, it was just interesting because 10 years later, there was a couple people that are not around anymore that was in that photo. But so it just taught me a lesson of, you know, to be present.
Yeah.
Right. Because in my older stage, I could have driven right past that spot and then thought like I should pull over and go back, but would have just kept going because you know what I mean? And so, you know, to be present, as Holly said, you know, 40 for myself is on the horizon, you know, to be present in the moment and play up the moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like do that corny thing, watch that corny Christmas movie with your kids. You know what I mean? So it was a recollection of that. So 10 years,
Right.
24 total in the books. Next year I'll be 25. And yeah, you know, I'm okay. You know what I mean? You know, got screwed on my radio show. So back to the drawing board. Just happy to be here, man. You know, ready to rock.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, any advice for people who don't think they need people? There are a lot of people out here, men and women, young men and women, older men and women who are kind of like
I kind of have a
jaded
theory.
from past relationships, bad relationships, friends, family, anything like that. And they just feel like they don't need people. For someone who got 24 in the cut happily, you know what I mean?
Do you need people?
Yeah. Do you is it important to have a good person in your life?
Yeah, you know,
You've been through a lot of things.
what's a shame is maybe that good person doesn't always have to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah.
It can be
a friendship.
It could be a friendship. You know, you need that. You do need someone to count on. Do I think it's nothing like it? Because, you know, think about it. All of us right here that's sitting here. You pick any random Wednesday night. It's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Well, you guys are out working, but let's just say you're home. It's 9 o'clock. All your kids are in the house. Your wife is in the house. You feel like you could just turn off your phone and say nothing else outside matters more than
What's going on?
what's going on up under this roof. I have
Yep.
every dime and dozen.
Yep.
And that right there, I think, is more special than anything. Think about it. You
Yeah.
just turn your phone off and be like, well, if you ain't in this house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And feel like nothing else outside the door matters. So, you know, for other people who may not have that, I feel for them, you know, but just find that someone in somebody, whether it's a sibling or anything, just that person that you know, you can count on. Yeah, this thing alone is virtually impossible to me.
Good.
All right.
Get it cracking, my boy.
Yeah, let's jump right into the show. Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on
Peace.
Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the
Like,
conversation.
subscribe, all that.
Yeah.
Live shit.
All that shit. All right. And let's jump right into it. All right. Where we going first, man?
Let's go to RG first.
Yeah.
Top of the list. Go to the top. Hey.
I put some stuff in there too now. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Get to that.
We definitely addressing that. We go right there to where you.
Hold on.
God bless the yard. What an invention.
With that StreamYard?
Yeah, God
You
bless.
really enjoy it?
God bless the yard. Yeah, man.
There we go, right there.
What?
Start. Yeah, we can start right there.
Right here?
Yeah, have a little fun with it.
This is a day in the life of a stepdad. I wake up at 6 a.m. and say good morning to my super hot wife. After that, it's time for step duties. My wife told me it's my responsibility to do the household chores every day. After all, she's not looking for a man. She's looking for a man to step up. Then after that, it's time to drop Laquan Quan off at school. He's such a good kid.
Okay, buddy, have a good day at school. I love you.
Man, shut up!
At 3 p.m., my wife lets me watch sports for 30 whole minutes. Then at 5 p.m., I cook a healthy dinner. Then I let Schnookums know that the food is ready. Then it's time for family dinner.
Oh, how was everybody's day?
Man, shut up!
Ah, those two are just so adorable together. At 10 p.m., it's finally time for bed. Maybe my family will respect me tomorrow. And that's my day. This is a day in the life of a
Little foul.
It's a little Quan.
Quan was the name?
Yeah.
Quan.
Yeah. Yeah, shut up.
Quan.
Yo, shout out to those dudes that I think they're called the Content Machine. They make funny content, bro. Their videos are funny as shit.
There's a lot of layers to that video.
It is.
The fact that the kid was black.
Yeah, because
I
wasn't
felt like that
wasn't
was
the
a-
girl white too?
Yeah,
Oh, but he looked like a little mixed kid.
he was mixed. Yeah,
He did
yeah.
look a little
Yeah,
mixed.
no, that's the thing. Baby dad was black, so
Uh-huh.
she once you go black, you can't go back. So it's kind of like she settled for son
Yeah.
just to let him raise that kid. That's just the way I saw it. I don't know if anybody else saw it like that.
She needed a man to step up.
Right.
Simple things. What's up,
Simple
man?
thing.
Simple thing. Peace.
Gotta have
Yeah,
that simple
I kind
thing.
of just like seen it like that was the main crux of it. Like, yo, once you go black, you can't go back. Just even like when it was time to him to get affection, she was like, yo, get off me. Like, come on, bro. You know what you here for. You know the assignment. The other thing is
The slander of stepdad.
yeah, it's a little slanderous,
Where's
right?
it at?
What happened? Oh, my feet went out. Where I was clogged.
Yeah, yeah. You know the slander of stepdads from dudes that aren't stepdads. Some guys can't even imagine investing in a child that's not theirs, or
You'll be very surprised. Whereas people sit back.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to.
Like, yo, it just depends on it. Honestly, it depends on the woman.
Oh, so the woman is the catalyst in this. She's the one that's gonna make this whole thing work. The woman is on
when
the
you say
woman.
when you say make it work, what you mean? What do you mean?
Well, she's gonna make the child. She's going to institute the balance in the household.
it has to be.
Right.
It has to be first. All right.
What's the number one thing
no,
that she
before we
can
even
do?
get there, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the times, if you're a hot chick, niggas ain't gonna care about that whole. You got kids, but you fire. They gonna
Yeah,
fuck
but
with
once
you.
they get
Yeah.
around and you a thought, and then they kind of see that, yo, you feeding your kids.
Some, not all, some, not all.
Some niggas
Some
like that,
be,
but-
not all.
That you're feeding your kids Hot Pockets and all that. Yo, dude is
Yo.
only sticking around. A dude is only
Niggas
going to
care about their kids. They
Listen,
don't care about other
That's
people's
exactly what I'm saying.
Well, what?
It's
what-
no. Hold on.
Yeah,
One
go
second. They care about their kids. So this is almost like a test run. I'm seeing the way you treat this kid already. And I'm already kind of seeing like if I want to have a kid with you, because if you're not feeding this kid right, if you're not doing anything with this kid,
Yeah.
pouring into
So-
to this kid,
I
you automatically
I
think
know
it did-
somebody. We know somebody
Uh,
that holds a relationship hostage for that very reason, right there.
What reason is
And
that?
this person will go and have a great time.
It's
and-
only an excuse.
yeah,
No, but please,
possibly
what reason is that, please,
that
for the people
they
at
don't
home?
love the way they deal with their children.
Exactly right.
no,
No, their children or the
That-
person's
The
children.
person's children.
the
Right.
person's children.
She don't like the way, yo, if you ain't feeding that kid right, if you ain't pouring into that kid, if you ain't why am I even putting
All right,
No, he's
see,
saying it to somebody.
no. He's saying somebody in real life that thinks like that. That's
Yeah.
in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
But I think on that person that you're describing, they're using it as an excuse.
Okay,
Ooh,
that's
They're
possible.
using it as an excuse, right?
messy,
Now,
messy.
you-
As an
you
excuse for
talk-
what? As an excuse for
To
what?
not have to go no further.
nah,
with
to
it.
not
Yeah,
to
honestly,
settle.
Yeah.
Why is he
Like,
even
no,
around? If he's
it's
seeing
not
what he
even-
needs to
so
see,
you
Yeah,
don't have to
okay,
settle
that's
down.
what
why
I
is he still
figured.
around?
That's what I figured. I was making
If
sure.
he's seeing what he needs to see, why
Yeah.
he even still sticking around. So
because he likes her and he don't want to move forward.
Yeah.
He might like sexually. He might have a great time with her, but it's like,
but she ain't shit mother.
To go to what GB is saying, I don't think it depends on the age range, because I don't think anybody gives a fuck. I think if you're in your 20s and you dealing with a chick or a chick dealing with a dude that ain't taking care of their kid right, they still gonna fuck with that nigga.
20s.
Yeah.
All
Now
right.
in your 30s, you're gonna you might kind of look and be, but I still don't think people give a shit.
there's very few people. It's like most people, they got the thought process of, well, I'm not gonna let that happen to me.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
if
we have a kid,
Right.
she's not gonna do that with my kid.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Shorty is
I think
being
most people have that
reckless, if
mentality.
Shorty is being reckless, if she got a kid, but all of a sudden she's super available, but she leaving this 8-year-old kid
Don't
at
nobody
home.
give a shit.
If she leaving this 8-year-old kid at home for a couple of hours every night, no, maybe like 3 nights a week for a couple of hours with homeboy looking like, yo, wait a minute, your kid at home by himself. So just pack it
Yeah,
up. Like,
no,
yo,
I don't think
like
anybody
there's certain
really
levels
cares.
of like crash outs and there's certain
Yeah,
levels
I don't
of
think
like,
I don't think anybody really cares, because
is that extreme?
because nowadays niggas is gonna leave their kid with mom or dad for the whole day to be with the to be with the baby mother,
Right.
let alone any other chick.
Right.
So it's like niggas don't give a fuck. You're still not treating your kid right if you're leaving them with the grandparent all the time
Right.
to be out and about. So niggas don't give a fuck. It don't matter how you treating your kid. Somebody's gonna fuck with that person.
And if you leaving your kid at home and you with me and we're having great sex, we're having a great ass time.
Yeah. Fuck them
I
kids.
might have thought about that kid for 30 seconds,
Right.
but after that, it's
Fuck
like,
them kids.
yo, bro.
You're not thinking about that.
I don't
You're thinking
feel that
about
way, but
your kid you might have with her. Is she your
Yeah,
number one
thinking-
slot?
I'm thinking
thinking-
either way.
Yo,
In your
I'm not
roster.
gonna
I'm
let her
thinking
do
either
my
way.
kid like
Number-
that.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna let her do your kid like that, or you're
No.
gonna have a. Well,
think
if
it's
you
either
think
way.
that you're gonna have a baby with this woman and she's gonna automatically change and not have your kid in that situation, you're not smart.
Well, that's
No, I'm
that's
probably
up to
not
you.
smart
That's
because
up
I'm
to you.
having great sex and I'm
Well,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
That's the point.
Well,
yeah,
we all
I think
agree
most,
that that's a
but
dumb
I think
nigga.
I think most people think that way though.
yeah, yes.
I think that
Nah,
most people think
who
that
are
way.
dating intentionally.
Now, I
and
also
who are
think,
looking to have a
Yo, it's
relationship.
chicks that smart as shit,
yeah,
all the degrees and all that shit, and they get with a nigga that got kids, all that shit,
Yeah.
baby mama issues, all that
Yep.
bullshit.
Yep.
And it's like, what you think gonna happen to you?
Yeah.
I'm just digmatized. I like this
Yeah.
guy so much, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna happen to me because he's so loving to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you don't think he loves his kids more than he loves you right now? No,
It's
I
the
think
same
he really
thing.
loves
It's the
me.
same. I feel like it's the same thing.
A woman is saying this about a
Yeah,
man
we're
that
talking
has
about
kids.
two different animals. We talking
No, all
about
right.
men
You reverse
looking
it.
at women.
You reverse it,
Go
right?
ahead.
Men, we thrive off respect. I'm not gonna let her disrespect me like that by treating my kid like that. No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That nigga, her baby pops, I wouldn't allow that.
Yeah.
I'm a more masculine man than him. I'm better than that nigga, and she gonna treat my kid. She gonna have my kid stuck to her breast 24/7. I don't care.
Niggas a mess with a shorty she ain't shit.
Yeah,
She ain't shit. Like we know
if
she ain't shit.
if she good looking,
Yeah, but she ain't shit. I
All right,
can't have no
whatever.
seed with her. Like I can't have no kid with her.
Nigga, it happens
This bitch,
every
yo,
day,
she leave
bro.
my baby at home by
happens every
herself.
day.
That's
She
what
do all that
happens.
shit.
It
The
happens
school
every
corner.
day.
She ain't raising
Yeah,
the kids
that's
right.
just what
Let her
happens.
be
Crib dirty.
bad with
She
a
ain't
fat
feeding the
ass.
kids
Yeah.
right.
Yo,
Yeah, you ain't think about them kids.
yo, you ain't thinking
Yeah.
about all that.
Nah, you ain't think about.
But
them
you be
kids.
like, yo, I'm going to put a baby in her.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Especially
mean it's
me.
crazy?
That's what I'm always thinking.
That's bad. This is bad thinking.
I'm gonna put a baby in her.
Bro. All right.
Yeah, niggas skeeting inside the bad mom.
No, there's
Yeah.
a difference between sitting here.
How do they become bad moms?
Having a
They get skeeted
conversation.
in.
Having a conversation, right?
3 sons gone.
We're all sitting here and we're having a rational conversation, but you
Right.
can't be rational when you're dealing with, yo, bro.
This is cigars and
Some of
whiskey.
these
We here to
some
give
of these
jewels.
chicks with kids,
We're
they still
rationally
fi-
irrational.
They still fire, right? They body's not out of
Yeah,
whack.
but
or
what's
anything like
fire?
that.
Fire is just all right. Let's really talk about it. Fire, all right, past the appearance. Once you blaze, What else is there? Like, nigga, you fucked
Nigga,
her
at
once.
this point.
What else is there? Now you looking at the extra shit. Once you blaze, Ron. Once you blaze, you looking around the apartment.
You're in
No.
utopia.
Now,
Until you have the first baby.
no, hell no, nigga.
Yeah,
You blaze. No,
that's true.
you're in utopia after the
That's
first
true.
nut, nigga.
Yeah.
After that first nut, now you looking around the apartment like
That's-
this
if
bitch
it's
kind of
great,
dirty.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
After
you,
the first nut,
this
now,
bitch kinda-
now you notice this shit around the apartment.
this
like,
bitch kind of
she
dirty.
ain't clean her toilet in fucking
This bitch kind of
2
dirty.
weeks.
Next week, I'm gonna help her clean up.
Exactly.
So my ass is gonna
right.
be there.
Scrubbing toilets for
I'm about
fucking
to
women? Like, come on,
call
nigga.
Maria.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm
Shout
like,
out
yo, I'll pay
Maria.
a little
Yeah.
$50 to clean up an apartment
Listen,
for her.
man.
come on.
Listen, man.
Let's slow down a little bit.
See,
we wasn't
You
that
you
crazy.
acting like you like yo. You
We wasn't
acting like
that crazy.
you acting like married with children and all that.
We
good
had
shit,
moms
whatever.
and shit.
But
though.
think
We
think
had
about
mothers.
single guy, right?
We had
think-
mothers. We had a baseline. We're not talking
All
about
right.
chicks that grew up without fathers and they
Nigga.
don't know the baseline. We knew a baseline. We knew mom
Okay.
kept the crib clean. We knew mom fed us at least. We
Okay.
knew mom had our uniforms and our shit ironed and all that. We knew moms wasn't out there. We knew we could wake up in the middle of the night to go get a glass of water in the kitchen and look in the room and mom is in there. You know what I mean? Like mom ain't strolling in the crib 2-3 o'clock in the morning with 4, 5 friends.
Yeah,
making
but some,
breakfast
but
for
some
like-
niggas'
GB.
moms are.
Nobody's
Some
doubting.
niggas' moms are.
Nobody's doubting what you're saying that it's bad or not.
No, it's definitely
We're just
bad.
saying that men have the ability to get cloudy minded when it
No,
comes
but they
to
both do.
We have
It's
a
both
base-
sides.
Both
both
sides.
sides, all right. But
Both
I'm
sides
just
of the
saying
situation.
it's all bad.
Got
You already said that.
Women are more like they're like love struck. Men like yo,
As long
Bro.
as I am fucking this person,
oh bro,
I don't care what else is going on.
And-
I'm
and-
fucking.
And there's no responsibility here for me.
Right. That's the perfect
Alright,
life.
come through. Yeah.
Is
She be like, where's
material?
Where's Pot?
Is she wifey material? Is she baby mom's material?
No, she's fun
You
material.
gonna keep pulling? She fun. She ain't
She's
pulling
somebody's
out.
baby
It don't-
mom
all right,
material,
all right.
though.
So wait. Okay, this is the thing. A lot of
This thing's flashing and fun.
baby mom material is by accident most of the time. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm gonna make her. It's not like,
Flashing.
Yeah.
come on. You know what? I'm gonna bend down on my knee and say, I want to
We
make
not
you my
doing
baby
that.
mama.
We
Yeah,
grown
no.
men.
It
The
happens.
niggas
It
have
Oh,
happens.
kids,
usually
niggas
you in the
splash.
middle of stroking,
Niggas splash.
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I'm just letting it all go.
Yeah.
It's
You
right
don't do
here.
that
I'm
with
just
the
letting it all
fun.
go right
You
here.
do that with the fun. You a wild nigga.
Yo, Ron, what's Simple Thing saying over there?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to
I'm a
Simple
wild
Thing. He's like,
nigga.
she's already set the culture of disrespect.
Feel me?
He's cooked.
This is the guy
Turn a
who-
bop into a wife. And then he said, I'm gonna help her clean up.
Ah.
Below, so it's
Know what I'm
like
saying?
Nigga Baker, right?
I'm gonna
Simple
help her
thing.
clean up. Next
I know.
week.
I know your playlist, big nigga.
Yo,
Next
Little
weekend,
Luther, Anita Baker.
next weekend I'm
Sade.
coming in with
Tell me
the
if I'm wrong,
next
my boy.
weekend I'm coming in with the Lysol spray and the fucking baby powder and fucking
Baby
what-
powder, and where? Where the
what's
baby
the
powder go?
Fabuloso
Fabuloso.
Ajax. little
Ajax,
Ajax.
little Ajax for the stained toilet.
Always. You gotta let it sit for a little while, right?
Yeah, you gotta let it sit for a while. Let it marinate,
It's high piece.
kill the germs.
Yo, Howard, we can let you get the last word on it, man. What you think, man? Let me go to the next.
Well, I don't-
next topic.
I don't.
Put a cherry on it.
I agree that it's just it doesn't matter.
Is that a pause?
It doesn't matter what you
Mhm.
It doesn't matter what what you're doing. I thought the whole point of it was the slander of the stepdad.
yeah.
And
Yeah. Can you give some on that? Because we didn't really.
Yeah, wrap it up on that.
I think I think in in this guy's situation, if that's the type of relationship that you chose to be in, that's on you.
All right. Let's from the video, but let's move it towards like, what do you feel about stepdads in general? Do you think now that's like a parody
Yeah,
of,
no,
of
I
the
get it.
situation, right?
I did
But
not.
we have
I've
a-
never seen stepdad from that side of things.
Because
I
in
seen-
our community, we have a lot. We have a lot of women that have kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, are they not good women, or are they're not worthy of having a relationship because they have a kid?
Yeah, no. I haven't seen stepdads from that point of view. I've seen stepdads be the best people, because usually, you got to do better than the original dad. You can't,
We gotta play
My
up.
biological wouldn't bother.
Yeah. So,
Gotta play up. Gotta play up.
I think our generation, it's you're gonna have a kid especially if you're dating in your 30s and your 40s, somebody has a kid. So it's just like, well,
Yeah.
I think at this point, it's not just a stepdad thing, it's a stepmom thing too, because we taking care of each other's kids. Most of I know families that come together and
Blended.
just
The
one of
blended
them,
family.
each of them got 3 kids, but
Brady
they don't have no
Bunch.
kids together.
Black Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch type of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not, that's a norm for our generation, for somebody to have kids.
Because-
even in your 20s at this point, somebody's gonna have kids.
But there's definitely good situations where there are quote unquote stepfathers that the kid has grown to know that guy,
Yeah.
and they treat that guy like a father,
Mhm.
and it's not any disrespect or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, yo, shit, I feel like it's like doing God's work, charity work, or whatever, because you're taking care of some other, a kid that's not necessarily yours. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you giving your time, you're giving your love and all that shit like that to help somebody else out that doesn't have, let's say, a male figure in their life.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not always bad. Now, I've heard some stories, but then I've heard, some good situations where it's like it works out.
I've definitely heard stories of abusive stepfathers and shit like that.
Yeah. And moms. It happens.
And mothers,
Look,
but I grew up with a
our world.
stepmother. She wasn't my mother. My mother's still in my life, but she was a very close second. So it's like the whole step parent slander, I've seen, or I've only witnessed the opposite. And in my situation, my oldest son, my shorty, she took over the mother role. His mother don't live here, so she took over the mother role. Like, she's basically his mom's.
My dudes.
It's so I've seen it, and then there's other people that I've seen, and I just know, particularly one that's like the best dude that I know. He's not my my step pops, but I don't have a step pops. But from the shit that I've seen,
you already know.
Yeah,
we already know. And I have a stepmom. much later. And I was kind of, let's not. You know what I mean? Like I was kind of like that. I was kind of like, let's not.
Me and GB had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
And he felt like the title was disrespectful, right?
What?
Yeah, if you call someone out, if one of my kids called another person a stepdad, I'd be highly offended. I'm the only dad ever.
Step papa.
Yeah, don't call a nigga dad nothing. Call a nigga step.
Yeah, so
call that
shout out
nigga
to
step by
Dep.
step. Call that nigga ladder. Call
Shout-
that nigga
shout out
fucking
to Dep.
staircase. Don't call that nigga dad nothing.
Dep.
What was that about?
Dep's stepfather, his mother's husband.
Right.
He has his kids call him step pop pop. He tells his kids to call him step granddad, basically.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like that's his title. That's his name.
Step pop.
That's his name. Not just his title. It's his name. They call him step pop pop.
Right.
It's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Boy, that nigga Steve. Whatever that nigga name, that nigga Steve, yo.
Charles.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah, my father's wife, I'm gonna call by first name. Like,
Yeah.
let's just not.
You should call her Step and for her first name.
Word.
Step Margaret.
Yeah.
Hey, Step Margaret.
You got one dad, yo.
Yeah.
All right. Where we going next, man?
On the ground.
Okay. All right.
Oh, did it go out again?
Going up or down?
No, to go down. Right under it. Right there.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Pause if people are listening. Don't.
Just a damn stove!
That we both agreed costs too much damn money.
Oh, so now I'm getting punished because I went and bought something special for our house?
That's right, John. our house, which means we make decisions together. One of us doesn't run off and does what she wants when she wants it. And the tile I didn't want.
Because it matched my towel.
And the fancy cabinets and the new dishes you didn't show me. So I put my foot down for this one thing, and you
I thought this was a partnership. I thought we made decisions together. I didn't realize you could put your foot down. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was living with a man who had 1950s head of the household issues. If you want to be head of the household, you need to make some head of the household money.
There it go. You kind of
I'm
asked for that.
sorry, Aaron.
Asked for that.
Just so we're clear,
Asked for that.
you will never speak to me like that in
We'll
front of
talk
other
about it.
people or alone ever again.
Or what? You're right, and I'm sorry. But we really need to
And-
get.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I see. So if Aaron doesn't want to talk about it, then we don't talk about it? Okay.
We both need to calm down.
I'm calm. And obviously you are too, because you left your fiance out at a concert with a whole bunch of drunks, and here you are at home calmly sipping some chamomile tea.
Joan, I said I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I do. Okay? Let's talk about how Aaron gets to put his foot down.
You don't know when to stop this.
Let's talk about how we don't get to make a move in this house unless Aaron beats his chest and says it's okay. Let's talk about how this is not the relationship that I signed up for. Let's talk about, Let's talk about how there is no way in hell that you are getting some right now.
You obviously want those. Because you won't be happy till you're the woman and the man in this relationship.
Just a damn stove.
that we both agreed cost.
Shit
Yo.
just got real.
Yo, I was an avid Girlfriends watcher,
Yeah, so was I.
and yo,
I hated all of them.
Joan was impossible.
She was
bro.
Yeah, she was.
She was
Tony was
impossible.
close second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even when Shorty cheated on the fucking mechanic nigga, I couldn't fuck with her either. I couldn't fuck with none of them. And then the light skin one was a whore.
Yeah, she was.
I couldn't mess with none
I
of
like
them.
to
I
call her
couldn't.
a
I couldn't do
wanderer.
it.
She was a wanderer.
A whore.
I wouldn't say a whore. Maybe a wanderer.
Yeah.
She's a free spirit.
Easy
Yeah,
pussy.
She was free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those women become baby mamas too.
Oh yeah. Nigga.
They become,
Oh, yeah.
they become somebody's mother.
Yeah.
But they're doing sage
She was
burnings and
mixed.
shit
Yeah.
like that.
You could get
over
anything,
baby.
nigga. That's the fucking
Yeah.
gumball machine, nigga. You don't know what you getting out of that shit,
Yeah.
nigga.
They had,
Nigga, you could be black, come out with a white kid like
she
the
definitely
fuck?
had, she definitely had her kid in a baby pool.
Holly,
Please,
Holly, what's your first thoughts on the video? On the
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know what to think. It just seemed too much. It was too argumentative. Like I couldn't really get with it. I kind of would have reacted the same way, just like, yo, you know what? I'm not, as long as you're screaming and shit like that. As far as the last scene goes, the whole if you want to be head of the household, you got to make it head of the household money. Yeah, that was a little funny.
That was the realest
I don't know
part.
what to think about that either, because I feel like even if a man is making less money, he's still, the head of the house. It's just,
Nigga have a little Ike in him, yo.
I thought he was gonna slap the shit out.
I
of him.
was
I
waiting.
remember
Not
the
like-
scene, but
I
it's
was
like-
definitely waiting for it. I was definitely waiting for a backhand.
Yeah, not like physically,
got?
but like verbally.
No, I thought it was gonna be physical.
Nah,
I know, I know it's network
you
TV,
know,
so
But-
I know it's
you
gonna
ain't
happen.
got
You know what?
physically.
But
Her voice was getting on my nerves, and I think I wanted to slap her a little bit too. And
It's
I,
never gotta get physical.
no, of course
I thought he
not.
was just gonna bark on him mad loud.
I
That's
didn't
what I'm
think so.
saying. You
I
gotta
think-
get verbally Ike. Like real niggas know, like you ain't got a gorilla pimp. You can really put your Mac down verbally, affirmatively. And if she can't get with the program, you gotta give her a little
New
time.
GB word.
Put on a
Gorilla
little
Pimp.
ice. Pardon?
Yeah,
Said Gorilla Pimp is going in the GB dictionary.
Yeah.
Right next to Dirty Mac.
Nah, yeah, you ain't got a gorilla on her. Like you ain't got a beat on your chest and do all that crazy shit. But if she talking a little crazy, he did right. He left at the concert, but he should have took a little step. He shouldn't have been home when he got home.
Yeah, basically. yeah.
I don't think he
You gotta
should have
take a
left.
little step further.
I don't think he should have left there at the concert. I think what
Oh,
he should have
yeah,
did.
yeah, you
I think
gotta
what he
fuck
should have done
Randy.
was pull her out the concert and say, I'm not enjoying this with you anymore because you don't know how to be enjoyable.
Nah, bro.
I don't think I could have left it.
That's too Eric Benet,
Yeah.
yo.
I could have left the shorty there.
Yeah, I don't think if that's his girl,
Let me tell y'all.
that's his
That's
girl.
what I would
If
do.
that if
I would
that
do
if that was just a random
Hell
chick,
yeah,
if that was
hell
just a
yeah.
random chick,
I'm in my
then
second
yeah,
marriage. I'm in
Yeah.
my second joint, yo.
right.
You know what I mean? The first joint, I completely ruined. I spoiled this woman to death.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I ruined it. You know when you get a bad.
I thought you mean you did her dirty.
Okay, listen.
Are you saying
ruined
that,
her.
right?
Yeah.
She
on
was she about the
drugs.
podcast like spoiled? You spoiled me.
but my
Right. Would she say the
behavior,
same thing?
I never put my foot down. I kind of just went with the flow with everything. I just completely fumbled that. It was never going to work on God's. Like it was never gonna happen.
Oh.
The second joint, you really, really have to be like you have to take stock in where you messed up, and you really have to look at where you messed up, and you really got to be, you know what I mean? You really got to think about what you're really doing and how, not so much training is crazy, but it's like how you're carrying yourself in this relationship. I'm really trying to pick my words. Why?
Yeah,
You want to go home?
Yeah, yeah.
You want to go home?
2 o'clock in the morning, I gotta, you know what I mean?
I see that, but
wanna
that,
go
that-
home.
is
my
that
words
really-
widely? You know what I'm saying? But
is that really how you approached your second marriage, or
absolutely,
you didn't just
100%.
you didn't just say, all right, well, it's a new situation,
No,
so I'm just gonna
hell
handle
no.
it. I'm gonna
I
handle
knew
it based
where I
on
fucked up.
okay.
Ali.
I mean,
fucked up.
I get it.
I knew
it's
where
one
I
thing.
fucked up. I
It's one
knew
thing.
what I didn't want. I knew what fucked up. I
Okay.
knew what couldn't happen. I knew what I
Okay.
couldn't deal with for the rest of my life. And I knew I wanted to be with somebody. Like I
Yeah.
knew I wanted a wife.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? I knew I was intentional on finding
Okay.
a wife. When I found a good person, I knew this is a great person, amazing. Let's learn each other a little bit. So it was a little rough at first because there was certain things that coming off of my past relationship, I was a little hard lined on.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I kind of like, you know what I mean, really kind of stuck to my guns. And you gotta kind of have to mold the person into kind of like being in a relationship with a man. Damn, the cleanest way I could said it.
Yeah, I guess
early, y'all. Give me another hour. I'd have been reckless.
yeah, I guess I could see things going that way if if that's what you're looking for. Like,
yeah, I was looking.
I was more of a I would
jaded.
still be at this point if I went to go be with somebody else. It wouldn't be a let me set these and it's kind of go with the flow.
What, do you learn from your mistakes?
Yeah, of course. It's like I could be like, I think there's a difference between, all right, well, I'm just not going to cheat because it's just not the way.
That's the first layer of problem.
Yeah.
Once you don't do that,
I'm just not.
There's
a difference between I'm just not going to cheat and all right, I want to make sure that she's goal oriented, oriented.
Yeah.
Orientated.
Yeah.
All right. And she's she's doing. She's got a good job or whatever, whatever.
So that matters more than
or
her,
a particular
her character?
job. No, I think character matters more. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I would approach it more of on a level of, I don't know, I don't know if that's what you were saying with your second marriage. Like, you want her to be a certain way.
I'm talking about character,
and
dog,
okay.
The
Then
way she,
I'm basically
me,
saying the same
and
thing.
the way, even like pertaining to this, the way she was willing to get up under me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Someone that's willing to get up under your program, no matter how much money, no matter anything like that. If she was willing to keep you as the head, why did it sound so crazy to be the head of household? Why did she make it like a 1950s thing to be head of household?
I think she was. I think
Like,
she was toxic.
Well, I think it might have been
I
more
think
to it. Yeah, I don't know.
I think she was personally toxic.
Go ahead, cool. What was you thinking?
No, all right, because if I'm trying to dissect the argument, right? It starts because she bought a stove, for the crib,
and tiles and plates.
Now I'm a married man. Okay, my wife comes home, if I come home and I see tiles or whatever the fuck, okay, I could say, well, we don't have the money. I could go that route. But one of the things he said was like, I didn't approve of the tiles. Like, I didn't like them almost. And me being married is kind of like, if my wife is like that's something I'm going to let her have. Right? Because I do feel like a relationship is understanding what's important to somebody that may not necessarily be important to you. Was the style of the tiles really that important to you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or were you just trying to argue the fact that she didn't consult with you? Because if my wife says, hey, I like these tiles, I'm going to do this with the kitchen, I may give my pointers, right? But if she just did it, I'm not going to be like, well, you didn't consult with me
Now,
about
who's
the
installing
tiles.
the tiles? Let's take it a step further.
What's that? What's that mean?
Yeah, because
The-
her,
what
her-
was that?
her shot that she threw was about money, right?
No,
Yeah.
that
all this
came,
stuff costs
that came
money.
after.
Right.
No.
Only because he was
He
arguing.
put his foot down.
No, but he was arguing the money fact. He was arguing about there not being the money
Right.
for her to do it. That's why she ended up, because that came third in the argument. At first, she argued, he was tight about the tiles,
Yeah.
about her doing it. Then his second,
stove was first.
no, the stove,
Second was tile.
But second was him not liking or something like that.
Yeah.
No. First it was his first argument was the money. They didn't have the money to do it. And then the second thing was, I didn't like it. Like, almost, you didn't ask for my opinion on what it was supposed to look like. Her argument about the money came almost in like the third quarter. That wasn't she didn't throw that up initially in his face.
Yeah,
right. but let's just say, for instance, that okay, she threw it out later on in the conversation. But the thing is, being head of household, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be the breadwinner per se.
No,
I don't think so.
But it's like, all right, well, am I like saying, go out and work, and we're gonna use your money to buy all this shit or whatever, and I'm gonna control all of it? No.
Yeah.
All right. I'm thinking about what I'm putting towards it too.
Yeah.
Because even though you might make more money, then I might be the one handling the majority of this.
Right.
Not to say, like, we just assume we got this ideal in our head that, if a man isn't, like, quote unquote the head of household, or he's not making as much as his wife, he's not making any money.
Right.
Like, he's just living off of his wife.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I have money too, right?
Right.
So in this aspect, we're probably, let's say we're splitting it.
Yeah.
If you want to run numbers. All right. Nah, I don't think we should buy that. And there are certain roles in relationships that women have strengths and men have strengths.
Yeah.
So definitely when it comes down to finances and numbers, men are more analytical and logical when it comes to spending and shit like that. Women are they're feelers. If it looks good, I like it, I want to buy it.
But on the hypothetical side, nobody really just feels like they want to go buy a stove. Usually a nigga buys a stove when you need a stove.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's just like, oh, I want to fancy up the kitchen and start with the stove.
That could be.
That's not usually where.
That could be
how it goes.
That could be a deeper situation. If she bought the stove because the nigga was supposed to buy it, or they were supposed to pick it out, and that's a deeper situation than just what was broadcast.
All I'm saying is that it could have initially been like, from an argument standpoint, she buys the stove, come in, we really couldn't afford that like that. You know what I mean? But was it gonna tank us? Like, was that purchase of the stove going? Hold on, because I'm just thinking. Let me just figure out my marriage, right?
Yeah.
If I come in, my wife, because right now we do kind of need a stove,
right?
But
what's wrong with it?
Well, because one of the eyes is not. It's not because it's cosmetically unpleasing. It's because
the stove that came with the crib.
It's because we need to replace the appliance, right?
Yeah.
So I come home and there's a new stove. let's say I got my eye on the bank account, and I'm like, yo,
Talking a lot, man.
Sean, hey, man.
How you feel?
No,
You come home with
no.
a new feel reaction. It's a new. It's
It's the new stove. You know, if there's not the money there for it, right?
Mhm.
All the bread in the world is there.
No. Let him finish.
No. Because well, I'm only based on the guy's argument and thing, right?
Yeah.
If the money wasn't there, I'm gonna be like, yo, damn, did we have that to do that, right?
Mhm.
But obviously, it was there to buy the stove. Does a nigga need a stove? Do we need a stove like to live?
Yeah.
Yes, right. So a stove had to be bought. All right, is this gonna tank our life because you decided to buy a stove? No. Maybe we might be, having to eat a little tight for a couple days, but guess what? Friday's coming, and we'll get some more money, and we'll be back in the situation.
I think it's a lot simpler.
So let me ask you a question: Are you planning,
that
or
much.
that hasn't happened? Are you planning for? Are you knowing that the eye is out? Do you have a plan for the stove? Do you have a plan for the stove?
Well, that's the thing. If I didn't have a plan for the stove,
do you have a plan for the stove?
do I have a plan for the stove?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so it is on her.
So
No. Well,
yeah,
that's
the
fridge
example I
handle.
was trying to make earlier.
No, but that's the thing. Once again,
if he wasn't taking an initiative and she decided
I'm
I'm
not going to argue.
he might just be mad
I'm
about
not
that.
going to. All I'm going to say is, damn, did we really have it like that? We might have been a little short. She says, yo, listen, we need a stove. Hands up in the air.
I think it's
the
simple.
stove. I'm gonna drop it. I'm not, because now from there, I'm not gonna go to, well, aesthetically, you didn't
Not
include me.
aesthetically.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
did.
aesthetically.
All right.
He went there.
No. Okay, but the bottom line, this was a deeper conversation. It was about the fact that she's basically not letting him lead.
But he didn't have the plan, like GB said. He might not have had the plan.
That's the point I was trying to make earlier. Is that if you're not taking the initiative
No.
and she and then
It's no. All right. So wait,
looking at it
hold on.
But that's
I'm
also
looking
they
at-
didn't show
I'm-
that.
All right, no,
They didn't show that.
From what was said.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just say, for instance, you and your wife, you guys come together.
Yeah.
And you guys have a plan together. It's not one or the other.
Yeah.
They seem like they were doing something together, and then she took initiative to do something else.
That's the point,
right?
That's the point that I'm trying to make now.
Because he said it's not what we agreed upon.
It didn't sound like you agreed upon anything. It just seemed like It seemed like.
All right. So hold on.
Stove
If you and your wife are renovating your kitchen,
they're not renovating the kitchen. It's a stove.
No. He said
The stove
he
got a
said he
massive
mentioned
fridge now.
bro.
And
He
some
mentioned tile.
tiles.
He mentioned tile.
And some
Let's say
tiles.
they're renovating
Styles
the
too.
kitchen.
The wife
right?
wants to cook, my nigga. Let her have that.
That's
I'm sorry. All right.
No, all right. If that's your because there are relationships where it's like, yo, the kitchen is hers, whatever she wants, she gets, right?
Yeah.
But if a couple is saying we're gonna renovate our kitchen, yo, what do you think about this? Well, and y'all throwing shit off the wall and y'all collaborating together, and then your wife just goes ahead and start buying shit. You be like, yo, bro, we was just talking about
the
shit.
point that
you
I'm
know,
trying to make.
like, yo, bro. Yo, just recently, not too long ago, I've never really consulted on my wife about mechanical work on the car, right? And I didn't think nothing of it. So I go get some work done on the car, and it was like it didn't really pan out the way it was supposed to pan out. And she like, yo, she got upset by it. She was like, you didn't even tell me you was taking it over there, this, that, and the third, or whatever. I'm like, it's mechanical work. Like, you don't really, I'm thinking to myself, like, you're not into,
It's out your field.
I just take the car, get the
You
shit
in the
done.
kitchen when she cooking?
No. You know what I mean? So
What you
it's the
worrying
same
about the
thing.
mechanical work for?
but what I'm trying to say
You
is that
cooking, nigga.
sometimes spouses get upset when they're not.
And they out of bounds.
When
If
it
I'm
goes
in
wrong.
the kitchen and you
When it
like,
goes
and-
wrong.
But what
Yo, if
what
I'm
what
saying,
what
like, yo,
what
you
if we
putting
what if
too
we
much
are
salt-
doing it together though?
when I,
That's
if
that-
I'm in the
in this
kitchen
situation-
looking over her shoulder, be like, you putting too much salt in that rice or whatever. You too much salt. I'm overstepping my boundary. Maybe
Thank you, because I try
maybe
to
it
tell
come
her that
out
all
too
the time
salty.
when I'm cooking.
Fine, we'll just deal with it. People are allowed to fuck up,
Mm.
but people need clear and defiant roles. I'm not in the kitchen. I'm not certain places. I'm not in your space when you're doing. You gotta allow people to fuck up a little bit too. Like, people are still growing. People are still human. You're allowed to make a bad decision, yo. Like, I don't know. That's the way
I
Let
think
me
I was gonna-
read simple things.
Yeah. That's just
comments.
what I
All
was
right.
gonna say.
Soon as she made that little head of the household money job, that would have been my sign to stage left. That was her inner thought saying her respect, obedience is tied to his income.
right.
He hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Like it's no route.
I definitely think so, and she might have been throwing that jab. I think she threw that jab because she's toxic. And arguments are, she's in her feelings, he's in his feelings, and she threw it. Women know how to do that.
No, absolutely.
Women know how to shut a nigga down.
Absolutely.
Because you point,
And we never say
you
that.
poke at his vulnerabilities. You poke at his vulnerabilities at
Well, it's not
but
making as
the
much
point-
money as you a vulnerability.
It can be if she throws it in your face.
So
If
wait,
she throws it in your face.
hold. Stay
Definitely
right
can.
there.
Yeah.
So if you was making less than your wife, how would you feel about it?
No, I'd be fine because I'm.
Because what?
I'm fuck king of the castle, nigga.
But
that's nigga. It's my program.
But that's
nigga.
what
It's
she's
the
taking.
program.
That's what she's taking
The
from him.
program is my way or the highway.
But that's what she's taking from him
Can't-
because she
can't be
makes
nowhere
more
else.
money.
And she
My way or the highway.
if she's making more bread than you.
Money?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got bigger dick
You a
than me,
fucking
nigga.
liar.
The
You a
fuck,
liar.
nigga? Yo,
You a
what
liar.
are you talking about? I'm a liar. I will bow down for some money.
Now
I'm
listen,
not, so what, you gonna fuck with a nigga for some money
You're
too?
a capitalist.
I'm gonna be gay for money?
You're
what?
a
I'm gonna do
self-proclaimed
anything for money, right?
capitalist. Like
I would do anything for
she
money.
makes more capital than you.
So I'm
So
gonna
you
do
feel like
anything for money. I'm gonna take shit for money. So that means at the job, I would let a nigga talk crazy for money. I would just anything is for money, right? Like you would just.
I'm not saying
no, that's
that.
what you're saying.
No,
You're
I'm not saying that.
You
wouldn't feel threatened.
You would be less of a man and threatened, then you're just not in the situation.
Hmm.
If a person is disrespecting you and is not acting like yo, I grew up with a dad in my house. I know what dad is supposed to do. If I can't do that in my household, I don't want that household. It's just plain and simple.
I think it's a lot. I think this situation is a lot simpler than we're taking it. I think it's a
Please,
level.
we
bring
add
it
a
on.
lot to
Let's
it.
wrap it up.
I think
I'm
it's
gonna
a
let
level.
you get one. Cool. You're gonna get the final word on it, and then we wrap it.
I think it's a level of equality. One thing I always was on top of when it came to relationships is equality. You can't tell me that I can't do that and then you go and do it. So if he would have went and bought the stove and the tiles without her knowing, how would she have felt? The point that he was trying to make was, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this as a team. We're not going to do this where you try to show me up. Because that's not a relationship. That's not balanced, But then what she did was she turned it into a big ass argument and then took jabs at his vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
She's a toxic bitch.
Yeah.
That's the point that I'm trying to make. I think I can't. We're working right now. Well, first of all, when we bought our house, we redid it completely. It's completely different from how it actually looked. If I would have done anything without her, it would have been a whole problem. If she would have done anything without me, it would have been a whole problem. Every single thing. Now there's compromises where it's just like you said, Corey, cool. Like, one of y'all said, I don't remember, but you basically said like if you, I'm going to give you that. This compromise was like I'm if you want the kitchen, I'll give you the kitchen because you might be doing most of the work and hanging out in the kitchen, being in the kitchen in general.
That's how you want it to look.
But the living room, let's come together on what we can, how we can make it look good. I don't want a house that she just thinks look good because, well, what the fuck? There's no comfort there. I think there was more of what the point he was trying to make was more of an equality thing, along with the finances. We can't really afford that. We should have spoken. We should have spoken about this first. We should have talked about this together first before you decided, I can spend this money because
I think that's one of the
I made more of it.
right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you, but
No,
I
you
think
good. I was
one
done.
of the issues is the fact that we look for equality right there in the moment where things balance themselves out
That's
on the back end,
Exactly.
and it's like, all right, you won this one there, but I'll win one down the line, and it balance. It's up and down in different situations.
I
Right?
think it's up and down in certain situation when it comes to compromise. She was a toxic bitch.
No,
That-
yeah, that's
But well, that was
Did
big.
she
You
ever
know,
get married on the show? I'm sorry.
no, I don't know. I don't know if I never really. I watched the
She
episode or two.
Definitely didn't. Cool. Final word, man.
I
Yeah,
love
Bring
Griffin.
us home, man.
Well,
What's the reason?
like I could say, that situation that we watched as far as the TV show was a compounded thing, a compounded interest kind of thing where it bubbled over with the kitchen, right? As a person who's
deeper issues.
yeah, as a person that is in a partnership, where my wife is a superstar, so it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah,
Same.
I can speak from this particular. I have no shame in my game. I still do okay.
Right.
It's
Same.
a matter of, GB always talks about can you make a decision when a decision needs to be made, right?
Mhm.
That's a superpower in itself.
Yeah.
And whether or not you're the breadwinner or not, sometimes that breadwinner might not be the greatest decision maker. Maybe have other things that are cloudy. So decisive, right? So I believe that a lot of the man's role is the decisiveness role, no matter what
Absolutely.
it particularly is. So now, as I look at this particular situation, I think, well, maybe he could have been too slow on a decision. It was made. That's just, I don't know. That's the hypotheticals, right? That's the hypotheticals. But
I don't think so. But
no, because I look at the way even I bought my house, right? I really chose the house. You dig what I'm saying? And at first, my wife necessarily didn't see what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
But in the exact moment, I saw this is the one that we need to get. Now, could she have been like, well, hey, I'm forking over? No, she trusted that my intuition was right.
And that's what makes you Superman. And that's what most men need to realize.
That's what most men. So I just feel like in that situation, maybe past situations, he didn't necessarily prove that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of how
it was a
how-
proactive.
Well, honestly, I feel I'm sorry. We're gonna wrap it up.
That's all I had to say.
Wrapping it up. This is a one-off. Men need to realize that their decisiveness is their superpower.
It is.
It doesn't matter if a woman has money or whatever.
Right.
That's actually the jewel.
It doesn't matter.
Make a decision.
Ultimately, men make decisions based on logic, not emotion, and things like that. Women, only thing you're gonna get from a woman that has money is that she has a lot of options and she doesn't know what she wants to pick. The man steps in and is more decisive. Like, yo, this is what we should do.
We should do this.
This is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it.
And most women
should do. I always say should. Should.
Most women that are women that are feminine is gonna be like, all right, okay, babe, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Now, if you got a Joan Clayton, she's gonna push back against everything you want to do because that's just the type of woman she is, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't like all this shit where women play like I make money so I'm masculine and whatever. That's bullshit. You don't have a great attitude.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Wow. Women that are like truly women that have a grace of woman, they're gonna take the guidance, especially if as long as you're not leading him
because they might not want to think about that. It's kind of like certain things that niggas don't want to think about.
Yeah, it's a lot that they don't want to think about.
Even as men, right? There's certain things that we don't want to think about.
Exactly.
If we're getting ready to take some holiday pictures, and your wife comes with the outfits for the children, you're not like you didn't consult with me. You didn't consult with me on the sweaters, right? You're gonna be like, all right, great. So do I got to pick out my own? All right, good. What color is it? All right, fine. I'll meet Good.
All right, so let me read simple things.
Simple things.
We're moving on, GB. All right. The issue is that
show.
she really saying you needed to make more money and we couldn't have to set a budget. At some point, you just gotta match petty with petty. Soon as that stove would have showed up at the door, I would have been at the dealership.
Damn, tanking everything.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
Send this whole thing to hell right now.
Where we going next?
Back to the gram. Let's finish
Okay.
the gram, man. She was cool.
Yeah, I had two things in
Yeah,
there.
cool.
I
Had
thought that
something
were
on there.
Okay.
Let's go to down one. Let's go to the second one.
What?
I think you got. Nah,
bathing suit?
move up. Move up. Move up. Okay, so now one under that one. Right there.
Right
Yeah.
Okay.
that one.
I am forever watching how people treat my husband. I watch how they treat him when they need something from him. I watch how they treat him when he's the one in need. I notice who shows up. I notice who doesn't. I notice who calls to ask him just how he's doing, to check in on his well-being. I notice who only calls when they need a favor. Just know that I will protect him against anybody who thinks that they can take advantage of his sweet, kind, amazing heart. And if you can't value him when there's nothing in it for you, you do not deserve a seat at our table.
Shorty got the drop on the whole.
I am forever watching how people treat my husband. I watch how they treat him when they need something from him. I watch how they treat him when he's the one in need.
White women, am I right?
Got the drop. Nah, man. Shorty.
women. I think she overstepping her boundaries, man.
No, I think that's how they go. I think that's how it's supposed.
She wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
They be knowing
Man.
sometimes though.
Yeah, they be knowing sometimes. They use
we be knowing.
intuition and all that,
We be knowing.
and we let it unfold and we let it happen.
I don't know.
Yo, dog, my wife can't really tell me how to treat my day one.
The thing about it is, can you say, all right, I'm glad you said that, but can you say that her intuition is wrong?
Yeah.
Sometimes women look at shit from a woman's lens.
And maybe homie just in the season, maybe it's just whatever. Because then once you let it happen with your day one, then now it's your family.
I just think that the difference is that men just tend not to take it personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now she telling you that she don't like your mom.
Not saying that the action is
You know what I
wrong.
mean? It's like, yo, once you trying to like let it
I
fly,
understand what
yo,
you're saying.
your
I
mom,
understand
like,
what you're
yo, you have to check shit from the door. You got to check shit.
So you think
Yo,
this is a
this guy-
problem?
That's absolutely a problem. If you letting someone that's coming into
She
your
came
life,
up like she was trying to protect her husband.
yeah, I know what she's trying to come. She's trying to protect herself. She's trying to protect her place in her husband's life
Her
because
investment.
she's
No,
new
no.
and she's
Her
invested.
investment.
It's fine.
Protecting your
You're
investment
here.
is fine.
Yeah, it is perfect.
What is it
don't
like?
get
It's
that.
like the equivalent,
But
like
it's territorial.
You try
You're
to
pissing all over the fucking house.
you tell a friend like, "Oh, you got a problem with that person? I'll beat them up for you, or whatever." And it's like, all right, you brand new, so
That's
you
the
want to show,
grown-up
your
equivalent.
allegiance.
Yeah, basically. And all your other friends, they trash. I ain't like the one. That one did you.
Well, she didn't.
I ain't like the one.
Okay, see, that's see, you went to the extreme. Again.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the way I see it. I feel like if you
Yeah.
give an inch, they're gonna take a mile.
okay.
You can't tell me who's my friend or who. You have no jurisdiction in that.
I don't know, man. I feel like when you're with she said her husband, so she's with this nigga
Yes, that
for life.
right.
You may not be with your day ones for life.
That's
You were with them for life. That's why they were day one. You've been with them from life thus far.
that don't mean
Yeah,
to stay,
but-
though.
But look, y'all grew up together. Everybody's parted off in different places. You know, even your day ones might move out of state to be with their family. That it's like, yeah, sometimes you gotta have that. You gotta have that person in your life that's like, yeah, I'm willing to protect him from anything and everything. So if I gotta tell you that your best friend ain't shit,
Okay, all right, I hear what you're saying,
I don't
but
know.
like,
Yeah, I don't
what am I stupid? Like,
It's
why?
not- it's not about being stupid, it's about
I know.
seeing-
All right.
there's
I know. All right, hold on.
Uh.
I know more about my friend than you know about my friend. I know his secrets. I know you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna tell me from a certain version of him that you get. You know what I mean? In most situations, right?
Yeah.
Especially when a wife doesn't build like the ultimate rapport that you built with that particular person.
Yeah.
Right. And women could have the friend that ain't really shit, and you be like, this nigga's full of shit. They like that dude, and then the one that you be like, yo, this is my man. Like, oh, this nigga, yo, he did this, so he did that.
If you fall in love with an Amish person, say it's a woman, she's out for Rumspringa, she's got that 1 year off. But she's got to go back
what
to.
year is that?
How do you know this shit?
Rumspringa, please.
What the
what year is that? 15 or 16?
Rumspringa is when the Amish people get a year off of living
Amishness.
Yeah,
At what age? At what age?
living in extreme Amishness. I think it's kind of like the going in, like if your kid was going into
17,
their college years. Yeah. So
who pays for it?
That's a good question. I think they got to go out and get jobs.
They have money.
They go out and get jobs.
I think they got to get jobs
and they get to
yeah.
come back and they get to.
So if you fall in love,
if they want to be Amish,
if you fall in love with an Amish person, are you gonna adopt their Amish life when after Rumspringa is over? Are you going to?
If you a sucker,
are you going to
try to pull them out?
Let them go, and I'll just see you next year, or are you gonna be like, this ain't really it. Like, there's a life out here. Come out here with me. If you want to protect this person, you gotta. Sometimes people are looking at things from a different lens. You know your friend more than she does, but she's looking at it from the top, from an aerial view, while you're looking at it from tunnel vision.
Can't see the forest from the can't see the trees from the forest.
Right. Mm-hmm. So sometimes that perspective that you get from a person that, because you could have been living in a cult, your family could have been a cult family all your life, but you need that one person that looks at it from a different perspective to be like, no, you're in a fucking cult.
Okay, let me read Simple Things comment.
Simple Things.
I don't have a problem with her thought process as long as she understands that I'm not blind and I see it as well.
There you go.
Give your man
But you
some
might not
credit.
always see it.
We see shit too. We just don't act on it for our reasons.
Yo,
right? So this is the thing. Like, this has been my man. I know how he is. I know, and it's like, all right, well, definitely you're 40 now, right? I've accepted my flaws. I've accepted my friends' flaws. Right. And it's like, yo, they are who they are. And do I expect some drastic change to happen? Probably not. It's like, all right, I love you enough that I'm willing to deal with how you are.
A nigga could be one of your friends could be struggling with drugs. One of your friends could be struggling with alcohol. One of your friends could be struggling with money. And then somehow they do some crazy shit that maybe your girl saw, your wife saw coming, that you didn't see coming, because that's my man.
But see, that's the thing. It's all good until the pendulum swings your way. Right?
Yeah.
So you can have a friend that be womanizing and always having chicks, and it's fine as long as he doesn't try to womanize what I have. Right. And then when he does that to you, now it's like, all up in arms, right? But that person on the outside was like, nigga, he been doing that for whatever. You ain't see such
and such. Dudes do that though, cool? Do dudes see wifey with a friend that they knew and they like them, and all of a sudden they're in a season of they're in between men, you know what I mean? And it looks a little promiscuous, and you really don't agree with it, and you think that
fuck 5 niggas
can you really you're keeping count of all the dudes that she's
paying attention to her homegirl body count.
Can a dude realistically come to his wife and be like, yo, you know what?
No,
I don't want you to be around this friend, even though you've been around this friend. I met you with this friend,
but this,
you know what I'm saying?
I've done it. I've done it. Yeah.
She did.
Do we have the audacity to do that?
Yeah.
It's audacity.
I've done it.
I've never done it.
What I'm saying is she didn't pass the judgment. It almost seemed like she was note taking.
Yeah.
Right. Which, as a man, my wife comes to me with her friends that do whatever it is that they do. Right. I'm not passing a judgment where you can't do this or be with them or you shouldn't be with them. mental notes are taken. So now when the pendulum swings your way and you come to me and you go, well, I can't believe that such and such, I'm there to roll the notes. Well, probably should have saw that coming because right. That's how I believe a man does it. A man doesn't forego that information. Man just is there to be like,
he's banking it all in.
Yeah, you probably should have saw that because remember that.
I don't think it's about being stupid. It's not about being stupid. It's about
being weak.
It's not even about being weak. There's nothing weak about.
It's about being weak.
It's nothing weak.
It's not about being weak about letting someone control you.
No, it's not. She's not controlling him though.
But also, you should have married.
To me, what I see is she's protecting him. She's trying to protect him. She's invested in this dude, and she's like, I'm gonna make sure that no evil harms him.
Who are you? Like, yo, I
that's
know
a mother.
you. Like, yo,
that's a mother, to be honest.
Yeah, my wife, and I like, but like, yo, I guess
I'm in the middle.
You can't tell me who my niggas is. Like, you can't do that.
I understand.
You cannot tell me who my niggas are. You cannot. I'm sorry.
GB, I'm pretty sure if you saw one of your wife's friends on some bullshit, right? That you know could one day, like I said,
affect her.
Yeah, like I said, you may not.
My wife is from Queens, nigga. My wife is from Queens. I seen them alley cat. I seen them bullet hole bitches. I let them fall to the wayside. I just sat back and
I understand, but listen, but you can't deny. But you can't deny that you weren't taking notes.
Yeah,
taking notes.
The girl in this video to me was note taking. I know, as I watched this video, one of my best friend's wives is just like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She's watching everything that's going on around.
Gross.
Yeah.
To me, it's not because I know that she cares for the nigga.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You trying to protect him.
I'm looking at. I see.
All right. Okay. So answer this. Like, what is she protecting him from?
The evil.
His past.
Probably his past.
Himself.
Probably his past.
Himself.
I'm not
probably his past.
He is.
All right. No.
She got to create a whole new nigga.
That's the ultimate question. Like, if it's all good, what is she protecting him from?
From like you said, she could be protecting him from his past. Maybe in the past life he was a cheater. Don't hang around niggas that be cheating. That be womanizing.
That's us forcing context.
Because this is our situation. I am protecting you from being somebody that you no longer want to be. I don't want him don't be around alcoholics because he had a problem with alcohol. I don't want you getting back in that person because you know what? One time you almost hit me because you were too drunk and you didn't realize that you. It's like
you going GB.
I'm giving examples. But that's what I got from the video. I got from the video that she's like,
jump over. Yo, you almost punched me in my face. Like, the fuck we bring it up for?
No, but she's protecting him from evil.
Bring it home, man.
Because she said it. She said he's a kind-hearted person. Right. He's a sweetheart of a dude, and I want to make sure that no harm comes to him. Yeah. If I think both sides should be that much invested into their counterpart, because this is a person that you're going to be spending the rest of your life with. You're not going to spend the rest of your life with your day one, unless that person's a woman, and then y'all get together.
Or you're gay and that's your man.
Or you're gay and that's that. You just need to come out.
Let's go all the way, GB.
And all Corey Cool, we've known each other for so long. Corey Cool, we've known each other for so long that if that was my last resort,
Jesus Christ,
you'd be the guy.
Let me read the
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Devontae Christ.
Let me read the comments. Let me read the comments.
Simple things.
Yeah. For instance, I've seen some things go down with my wife's family and mentioned it, but until it affected her well-being or the house, I'm going to let her handle it. Later on, She was like, yeah, you were right. Yeah. But giving her space to see it and handle worked out better than me interjecting. Great advice.
As far as I'm concerned,
didn't begin the last word.
That white lady, Mama Bear.
Yes, new honorary,
The Bible.
Last point goes to simple things. Go to the one that was right above it. It was one that was right above it.
I read that one already.
No. I mean,
the clip
video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got triggered by
Spicy.
I got really upset. I never get upset for videos.
Really?
You
Yeah.
never get upset. Cool.
It bothered me a little bit.
I can see why.
Okay.
I had to stop myself from commenting.
On a planet with all women. Yes, immediately, right now. Would you live on a planet with all women? Yes. Would you live on a planet with all women? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 110%. I am gay.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
So yes. Yes, I love women. Are they
Where we
selling
going?
tickets? I hate men.
Okay, this video is really, really interesting because I think it is a direct, brilliant reflection on the state of the world where we are right now between the correlation of men and women. Like, we are so polar oppositely apart at this point that it's no wonder, myself included, that if I was asked if you would live in a world with all women, without hesitation, yes, I would be safe, I would be happy, I would be accepted, I would be loved, I would be able to live life and frolic and dilly-dally and feel supported and have a village. We know this because that is matriarchy. That is what women is about. That is our innate ability to want to create community. You know what I'm saying? So watch the other half of this video. Watch the second half of this video where he asks men, would you want to live on a planet with just men? Watch.
Would you live on a planet with all men?
Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Definitely wouldn't. No. Fuck no, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Hell fucking no.
I mean, it'd be cool.
Oh.
Maybe 1 hour and I regret my decision. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it.
Every single man that he interviewed, without hesitation, except one hesitation, because he really tried to find the good in humanity. And even after him digging, was like, you know what? No, because at the end of the day, even men understand that being around nothing but men for a long period of time is not going to result in productivity. It's not going to result in moving the human race forward, because women is what's needed. And women are so emotionally and psychologically developed at this point that there is almost a regression. There's almost a regression with men because they want to hold on to the fragile, toxic, patriarchal system that is not even benefiting them anymore at this point. Look at our country. Look at what it's being ran by. The most misogynistic, like representation of what American patriarchal society is supposed to be. That we y'all trying to hold on to it so bad that you put a pedophile in office.
Get the exit. What did that have to do?
Hello, are we
Please.
well? But yes,
Please
sign
tell
me
me
up.
this doesn't
I
have a lot
would
of
like
likes.
to live on a planet with.
I'm sure it has the audacity.
I'm sure that doesn't have a lot of likes.
I watched part of it, so I didn't see that she was.
The audacity, man.
She was with the women.
Yes,
of course.
That like wholeheartedly, she was the worst one.
But the audacity.
All about the pussy on her breath.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's her own pussy. That's the taste of. I bet you her breath and her fingers smell the same way.
Hold on. We're frozen. We're frozen for a second.
Yeah, it's a mess. Like,
all right. So what's your first?
It's cool. Like, she's hurt. Who hurt you?
The audacity, man.
Who hurt you? That's all I gotta say is who hurt you. You would not have indoor plumbing.
No,
or electricity. Or any kind of
I'm saying when you look
car,
when you look at the video,
or road to drive it on, or anything in a world of women, you probably wouldn't even have a fucking tampon to stop your fucking period.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for a fucking man. Just
the audacity, man.
No, the majority of all the women said they were okay with that.
Yeah. Because this,
They're not thinking.
they're allowed to be team pussy. Like, women are allowed to be team pussy, and it's like how black people treat white people. We just have to take it. We just have to take the misogyny. I mean, the
racism.
No, what's it called when they're against misogyny is against men.
Oh,
what's the name? Misogyny is misandry. We just have to take it. We just have to accept it.
Shout out to Ron, man.
Because we were up. Like, we're up. We just have to accept it. And we just got to eat it. And it's just like, we have to be the bigger person in this. We're the white people in black people. We're the white people.
We're the white man. We're the white man.
We're the white man of the black people.
The man.
Yeah, we're the man.
You just got to blame us for everything.
Yeah.
Let them blame us for everything. We just got to keep it moving. Act like we have a little bit of guilt. You know what I mean? Keep it moving.
Why? Why? It's like
because that's what,
bro. Like yo,
it is what it is.
Black dudes don't have that much power. They control.
We're supposed to.
No,
there's
is
no. We're supposed to.
All right, we
ain't
you
using
can say
it
we're
the way
supposed to, but
we letting bitches buy stoves. Now it's late enough. Wife ain't watching. Now I'm watching. Yeah, bitches buying stoves and shit.
No,
we ain't got the power.
It's not even.
It's
It's not even that.
You know what's funny? She bought the stove, but she ain't installed that bitch. You know who installed that bitch? A fucking man.
Who she called Sears?
Right. Juan. It wasn't Juanita that fucking installed that shit. It was fucking Juan.
And that's,
it was
and
Jose. It wasn't.
That's why it bothered me. It bothered me so much because it's just like the audacity of you. You know what I mean? Like, and then, right, to see how every man answered no, and then try to make it seem like there was misogyny in that. Like, men just understand that we need women.
No, men understand value.
You know what I'm saying?
The value of a person.
Right.
We need
men
women.
understand value.
Well, who's gonna make us dinner?
That's a good point.
Jesus Christ.
Listen,
We
but
hungry.
yo, but listen. Who are the most?
We see the youth.
But who are the most popular cooks? They ain't women.
Either
Look,
way,
when we put our mind to it, we gonna gonna do what we do.
It's so sucky, bro. It's so sucky because it's like, yo, you joke. He's joking around, y'all, right? But we don't minimize the value of a woman.
No.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, we live in a day and age where like women really minimize the value of a man.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I got a job, so I could pay for stuff, so I don't need a man. It's like, yo, that's all, bro. Like,
I think that's only a mentality. I don't think it's fake. I think it's fake news. I think it's just.
No, I don't think it's fake news because these women don't even realize, right? They don't even realize the single woman that has her job and everything like that. She doesn't realize when she does get something done, it's done by a man. She's just totally. She's like, I paid for it.
That's why it's fake.
The money did it, not the man did it. The money that I made paid for the man to do it. But you don't realize there's no woman doing that job, right?
But that's why it's fake news, because a woman can feel that way and sing all the Beyonce songs they want to sing, but they have never proven it. They have never proven that they can really successfully do anything without a man there. Men have proved it.
I don't see that's where we shouldn't go.
No. Think about it this way. If a woman could buy a house by herself, that's fine.
Yeah.
Who's fixing the house? Men are fixing the house. If a man buys a house, men are fixing the house. He's not going to hire women to fix the house. Now,
but
women, you can hire women. There are plenty of women working construction and things of that nature.
Not really.
I know, but there are though. Usually they're directing traffic. I know. I get it. They're holding up the slow, slow and go sign.
Bro.
The stop and go. They're like this.
But Joe, that's not their MO, right? And that's fine.
But that's
fine.
okay. You're right. That's okay. We understand.
That's okay. But it's like, yo, when I do build this crib, if I need a cold glass of water or some shit, or I need somebody to design the crib or something, or give to make it a homely feel. Like, yo, you need a woman for that, right?
Yeah, but that goes to your point. But that's what I'm saying.
But it's like, yo, bro,
they act like they don't need this, man.
Exactly.
They really
even if niggas is joking, right? And they say some misogynist shit, right? And they be like, "Well, I need somebody to cook some when I build a kitchen, right?"
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't need you,
right?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, all right, it's a joke, but I'm still saying I need you. Women, like, they really believe
you're
they
right.
do not need a man.
You're right. Because some of those dudes that said hell yeah, I mean hell no, I don't want a world with just men. might just think, yo, we need somebody to fuck at least.
You know,
because
yo,
I don't want to. I don't want a world of dudes. So because I'm not gonna fuck a dude to replace a
we need
woman.
someone to
But
take care of us.
but the
But you know-
women, but the women are saying, yeah, we could do without fucking.
Yeah. And you know what the saddest part about it is that I know all these women. Some of these women have fathers.
No, listen. Some of them.
That's exactly.
I'm
what
willing
I
to
was
bet. I'm willing to bet all of those women in that video have some dude that don't really give a fuck about them and just
Yeah,
can
they
call
definitely being ran through.
can call them.
No.
Can call them and they'll drop everything and go.
Oh,
deal with
Yeah,
that.
probably so.
right.
Probably so.
Right.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
men
Right.
gain,
Or
men,
could
men
potentially
gain-
have it.
Yes.
Men gain their appreciation for women through their mothers. Women should gain it through their fathers. Is there a
Right.
disconnect between
Ah.
most women and their fathers where they render them useless?
We need to see if the creator of this video has a father in her life and
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
see.
Come on,
she's,
no,
she's
she's
All right.
terrible. She's terrible.
From what I
She's
this
terrible.
is my opinion, right? This is what I believe.
She's
right?
a battered one.
Put the cherry on it, Ron. Bring it home.
I believe
She's a
the
battered
role
lesbian.
of a man
Mm.
has diminished and the role of a woman has expanded.
Mhm.
Right? So
Yeah. I think
if you lived in a nuclear
not
household,
traditionally, but yeah.
if you lived in a nuclear household, let's take for instance one of these women in the video. They grew up with a mom and a father, right? Let's just say the mother, she was a housewife or something, or she did minimal work, but mainly it was taking care of the household.
Right.
The pops he was working, but he might have been emotionally unavailable. He didn't go out. He didn't have none of the extracurricular activities. He worked. He paid the bills and all that other good shit. But now we live in a day and age where and he didn't cook. He didn't, child care, none of that shit.
Right.
But now women they're working, they're making the money, paying all the bills, and they're still doing their role, right? But there is a new hybrid that goes out, makes the money, takes kids to activities, child rearing, all that other
Straight
shit like that.
hybrid vibes.
But they're going to ignore that. They just see like, oh, women are doing more. Women are doing more.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, that's how you can minimize men.
You know what we should do? I think we should do an experiment here. Off the record. All of us have daughters,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think, and not in the, the grown-up way, but I think we should all ask our daughters that same question. Because we're all active fathers
Mm-hmm.
in our daughters' lives, right? We're all there, been there from day zero. And I want to know how they feel about it. If our daughters are willing to be like, yeah, I could do that, or no, because I feel like, right, they're all young and innocent.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been scorned by guys,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Or have any kind of negative connotation about men, because why? Their fathers are all there and around and active. And I want to know what they would say. You know what I'm saying? I think we should, if you can, sneak and ask your daughter that question, right? And just see what it is.
They
that
probably
say.
think we meatheads.
On the next
No,
Nobody
that-
Cares About
ju-
Father's
yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're gonna bring it to there.
Yeah.
Let's bring it to there. We'll get you guys on.
Oh, anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Anytime.
Sign seal. All right, figure out how that experiment went on the next Nobody Cares About Father's Day.
Yeah.
All right.
Record it.
All right. So we jumping over to
Yeah, let's see what Simple Things got to say while we're going to
Close it up, Simple Things. Says a lot. there.
No. We read those. We read those already.
Okay.
We got those. All right.
Go to TikTok. If you go all the way to the bottom, I think it's something that will kind of go right into this conversation. Overly depth.
What the heck?
But the rhythm of the track. What's the boy that comes after? I'm on a
Mission. The niggas say it's
Yeah, there
impossible.
you go.
right over there.
Right here?
Mhm.
This one right here?
when I swing my sword.
They all choppable.
All right.
Kind of go.
Jesus. People put their camera up and took time out of their day.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
What the?
Not what he said.
Whoa. Whoa.
Uh, uh,
There we go.
she's gross too. Mm.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
What truth?
That was a beautiful piece of content.
Triggering.
That was a triggering,
Triggering.
manipulative
Yep.
piece of content. And I
GB
love
is
it.
no longer the top extremist. that bitch right there. Her right
I
there.
love it. Yeah.
Goodness
What are your
gracious.
first thoughts?
He shouldn't have said that. He was setting
Did
himself
he
up
say
for
that? Because Cool was saying he didn't really say that.
Nah, he
They are.
kind of said something like that. Can we go to his comment? What he said? Like, all right, while y'all speak about what y'all feel about it, let me pull up his actual.
Yeah. What did you in your the way you interpreted it? What did he say?
Talking to me first?
Yes, Corey. Cool.
The guy is a famous musician.
Mm-hmm.
Famous musicians who have an album out that's nominated for a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not home that much.
No, it's lackluster. It can't be nominated for a Grammy.
Just saying, right?
Oh, okay.
And also, let's say if this was Savannah James, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of
Brown
it.
would never say that.
So no, I'm just saying. Let's bring Savannah James up in the equation. Her husband, LeBron James, has been in a finals, close to a finals, in a playoffs for 20 something years. When he's not at practice, he's at a game.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not at a game, he's at practice or he's training, right? To be the world's best basketball player. I'm willing to say maybe King James has changed a diaper or 2, 3, some. He has 3 kids. So I'm sure he's got there. But can you say that he's on the ground day to day changing diapers? How's that possible when he has a 3-game road trip, right?
Yeah.
So the profession.
I put money on LeBron and he fucking failed me.
Shouldn't be out here betting. I'll say that, I think it's unfair a little bit.
Too.
It's unfair to him to say like he does absolutely nothing whatsoever.
It was very poorly worded.
But also too.
Well, it was
Hold on. What is one of the main things people say when a new baby's coming in the house and there's a sibling there? They always say that sibling has some extra responsibilities.
Yeah.
Right? Am I wrong?
The kid part. It wasn't the kid part.
I'm just going through it.
Yeah.
Is that not what they say?
Yes.
When I had my son, 4 or 5 people said, all right, you know,
You're gonna be a big
since
sister.
it's gonna be
you're
a big
be-
sister,
yeah,
you
all
gotta
that
work
shit.
hard, you gotta make
Right.
sure you be a good example. Okay, right? So take that out of consideration. And the rest was you comparing him to Drake, who was trying to keep that information on the low for a little while till he was ready. This guy is forthcoming with the information. So they don't compare there, right? This guy's telling you, I'm about to do this. Thank you, my wife, for holding it down because I'm out here
grinding,
trying to push a grand number. No pun intended. All pun intended.
Grinding.
And I just think, you know, everybody has a microphone, including myself. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Ron, you want to read the comment? Yeah, I mean, you
All
want
right.
to read
So I'll read it. It says, Nigel, you ask and you shall receive. But this time it was mommy who made it happen. She prayed day and night, struggled with disappointments, but she never gave up.
So the problem with pregnancy, huh?
On your wishes. You're gonna owe her big time. New responsibility, new standards, and new expectations of all come with being a big brother. I hope you are ready. It's time to share them. Hold on. All right. Why did it do that? Time to share them toys, teach your gifts, and love on your new best friend that mommy gave you. You're gonna love it. Just look at your daddy and Uncle Mookie. What's better than that? She got all that from that.
No,
no.
What was wrong with that?
At baby Jenny, thank you for my second baby boy. I hope you carry on with the tradition and never teach me how to change a diaper, prep a meal, suck out a snotty nose, or anything else a super mom does.
Yeah.
You make things very easy for me, and I love and appreciate you for it all.
Props.
All right. So the word I can see the wording. You can dig into that.
That's
because he said
he
said keep the tradition
going
of keep the tradition of me not having to do what I guess some would feel that is a woman's job is to change diapers and do stuff. So I can understand where
not teaching me. That means I don't even know how to. That means I'm not even going to help. That means this is like an extension of the Nelly Ashanti conversation.
The wording
where she was going to be like, where he was like, I'm on the road. I don't have time for this. This baby is cool. It's love. This is on you. You know what I mean?
So
we're in a world where we just tackled the Joan and the other conversation where women are making money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where the world is being equaled out on their end. The world is like, it is being equaled out on our end. We are fathers that are hands-on. We are doing things. He is just kind of saying that, yo, I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything. This is just kind of, you know.
But now, if there was a woman who said, thank you, my dear husband, for making sure I never had to pay a bill or even look at a bill.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
She would look as a gold digger.
No, she wouldn't be as a gold digger.
Or no. As a kept woman.
No, but that would be us being happy that this woman is showing this man his gratitude for doing so.
But you know what?
For doing that.
Yes.
Right?
But you know what?
Holly, please.
But you know what? You know it, to his point.
Please.
There, you know what's gonna happen? Even in that, there's gonna be somebody.
The red pill community is
gonna
gonna be like,
there's gonna be somebody over there.
There's gonna be somebody saying, "Damn girl, you don't pay your own bills, but you want to let he's just gonna take control of you or whatever." But it's gonna be a woman.
Yes, it's gonna be a Jeep. That's gonna be a woman GB over there. Be like,
it's gonna be
even. I'm just saying, right?
It's gonna be a woman.
I'm not
it's gonna
bugging,
be
right?
a woman that says
Bro,
that. No. I agree with what you're saying, but I was just making GB's point.
A GB statement.
Yeah.
Bro.
I do think
you can't have it both ways, bro. You can't have it both ways. Like women want niggas with money, right?
Yeah.
And then if you want a nigga with some money, then this is what you probably have to go through.
He might be gone a while.
Yeah.
You know,
yes, that's what happened. Like,
I'm sure.
All right, he has to be out a long time on the road making money where you live a great lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
See, yeah, the level field has been equaled out in some instances, but even women with money want niggas with money.
Yeah.
And they want to live that life too. But those are the women that will, when the money is, when their man is, they make money and their man is the breadwinner, they want to have some autonomy to say, I can do what I want to do, but I still want you to pay everything and give me a soft life.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no.
true. Yeah, I can understand that.
You have to sit home with the baby. You have to do all that stuff. This is like you get all you're able to live a certain life that I provide for you. You can't act like half a man and then wanted to be treated like a full lady, or in certain instances. You got to pick and choose which one you really want.
Yeah. I definitely don't disagree with that. I just think that the person, first of all, the person that did this video is that's not even a scorned girl. That is a Drake lover who has no kids.
I think I think
that was a Drake lover who has no kids. They don't looking for clout.
If they were put in that position, right? If they were in that position, I'm not talking about if you asked them, what if you was in a position?
Yeah.
If they met a nigga with money, they would do the same thing she was doing.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
It's true. I don't see like there's no. I understand that this in this situation it's literally the fact that he's a working man. He's on tour. He's working on the album. He's making money. He's an executive. He's done this. He's done that. He's been around for a very long time. Yeah, she's gonna be in the house taking care of the kids. It's just what it is.
Turnover.
It's just what's gonna happen. There's just nothing more to it than that. There's really nothing more to it than that.
Yeah.
This was a Drake loving person with no kids who was looking for clout, because that's just how, if you're a woman, that you have no other choice but to take care of kids. You have no choice but to change diapers and stuff like that. There is a place in life where a man doesn't have to do that. But as a woman, you are having the kid, you are birthing the kid. It just is what it is. I just think that this woman was.
I believe that if that woman said, I want a nanny, she could get a nanny.
She probably already has one.
And probably has one.
And we should kind of commend her, the fact that she actually wants to be involved with her child.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't have to.
Yeah.
What?
I also think there's a level.
Commend a woman for wanting to be involved with her child because she doesn't have to, because she has enough resources to not be in the child's life. So she should get kudos for being in her child's life and for raising her child.
I'm not saying like she gonna walk out and go,
that's a good mother. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's for. It's
yeah, that's me.
Double.
Bumble.
He never played football before.
That was right there, right, Ron?
It was right there. It was right there.
When they say touch with both hands.
Yeah. The hands from Scary Movie 2. It's like, I did it with my good hand.
With my strong hand. Two hands on the ball, man. You gotta catch it, man.
But yeah, man, we can't have it both ways, man. And you know the thing is too. It's like, you could be living your life and you could be fine. She was fine with the way her life is. And then this woman wants to jump in and critique the way she's living her life and she's raising her kids.
Yeah.
Like, bro, all right, get a rich nigga. You know what I mean?
I'm just talking about, let's just talk about the
You
lens.
don't even need a rich nigga.
Let's talk about the lens that
Be
people see
comfortable.
life through. People see life through different lenses. People have a red pill lens. I don't know what they call it. Every action has a reaction. If there's a red pill community, there's going to be a pink pill community, whatever they're doing, and they're going to see things through another lens. But there's going to be male extremists. They're going to be women extremists, and they're going to look at life through their lens. She's looking at that Instagram post through her lens, and it doesn't look great through her lens. It looks like a man who doesn't want to be involved at all, and he's like rubbing in his wife's face.
That's what she made it out.
If I could, like, I'm completely objective, so I could see it anyway. I could see it through that lens. I could honestly see there is no reason why he would say those words. Please keep up with the tradition of not. Why would you have to?
Yeah.
What's so great about saying that?
I definitely. You said what's what?
What's so great about saying that? Why would you say that?
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're being objective and not looking at life to, no, he's not. He's looking at it like, yo,
I think that's what he thought he was doing.
Yo, I can ski. You raise these kids. I bring home the money, and we just do our thing. He's almost rubbing it in her face. But listen, if we want to act like we don't want to see where the other side is coming from, we could do it. It's anything in life. It's like politics.
Bro.
It's like
You
men
don't
and
wanna-
women.
you don't wanna see how the sausage
pussy
is made,
dick
bro.
game has become the politics now. Everybody's red and blue. Everybody's team pussy dick. Everybody's looking at shit. I'm completely objective. I'm a human. I could look at things wrong, right.
That's not being objective though.
Yes, it is. I could see it from both ends. I could see it from his end where he's like, maybe it's a joke. He's witty. He's great with words. You know what I mean? He's a poet. You know what I mean? He's a laureate. You know what I mean? He's great with words. But if you're coming from another aspect, from a woman who has been jaded and hasn't have a great experience with men, those words could be highly effective. And it could be easily used against.
It could be taken in different.
I don't like.
Let me not say out of
that's what I
context.
don't
Not
like.
reaching.
That's what I don't like.
Go ahead.
I don't like the fact that like people that have like that don't have the ability to be objective or who are jaded can give an opinion. Right?
That's who the world is made out of.
No, it's
actually the objective person is the weak person. If you could pick a side and stay on that side and stick with that side to the fucking death, that's a strong person. The objective person today is weak. The person that could look at things and be like, I can see both sides of things, but I'm gonna lean more on this side.
I don't think that's weak. But that's what we do. That's what we
on the fence.
That's podcasting.
Can't make a decision.
No, absolutely. Yeah,
right.
Pick a side.
We got.
You gotta pick a
Pick
side.
a side.
No,
I could look at something and be like, yo, listen.
I think objective is podcasting. That's what we do. We look at both sides of the situation. Some people can have their. I think politics is picking a side.
Nah, bro.
I think politics is having two sides and two opposing sides. Two opposing sides.
Yeah, but it's also
and
sticking to one side, though.
No, those people stick to that side. Those people stick to those sides.
Yeah, that's
they
politics.
They don't agree with each other. So that's where the confrontation happens, and that's where the entertainment is.
Yeah,
right?
but I think the objective is the more, to be honest, successful approach, because you got to see things from both sides.
Happened. It's never happened. No one's been able to just sit there and be like, I see.
Well, not everybody's lived the same life, though.
No, I think it's more beneficial, like putting podcasting to the side, right? Just in a worldly view, universal view, to be objective, right? Not let whatever happened to you personally dictate how you feel about something or somebody else, right? Because evidently you don't have a rich nigga, right? That either way, if you with this nigga or not, you probably set for life or whatever, and he's gonna provide a certain lifestyle for you. So yeah, you're gonna talk shit about it, right? It's just like niggas see somebody that got what they don't have and they have a problem with it, or they see a problem with it, right? And it's like, all right, this person enjoys their life, they're okay with it, they're fine with it, but it's like, all right, I gotta pinpoint the negatives in what's going on in your particular situation.
Yeah.
But then you look at their life, you be like, you don't have what I have,
right?
So that's why it's a problem for you.
Yeah, I feel like that's the politics in it. The objective is, if she would have been like, well, yeah, considering the fact that he is a musician and a it's got a music executive.
Mhm.
Maybe he doesn't, but for a person who's like you said, who's been scorned on that part, she's gonna look at the context and his content, and if you can twist his words out of context.
Absolutely.
Easily. And
Yeah.
I think that's where the part about the kid having extra responsibility and he's going to be the part-time parent and he's and that was extremities. Like that was that was extremities though. That's not what he said.
Right.
Like he didn't say
but
that.
it could be easily construed.
That part couldn't be easily construed, but the tradition part, that's what I can see taken out of context. So I can see it from both sides, but at the end of the day, we know what it is.
All right. Okay, let's jump into the next one, man. Okay.
Used to be. Can we just see some of those prices behind them? Keep it on us.
Okay.
No, yeah, keep it on him. I mean, yeah. That Big Mac meal is $2.89. Anybody know what's that like?
$2.99, yeah. $2.99.
What's it now?
It's like I think it's
$12.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 13, 14, but it could
Nah, that's like $10.99.
Yeah, it's like $10.99.
$10.99.
For the meal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say.
Are you sure?
$10.99.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it say on the board with the tax come after.
Okay. I don't go to McDonald's like that.
Yeah. I think it's like $10.99.
Quarter pounder, $3.99. So you could feed a family of 4 literally with $20. It was fast food. You was able, like, it was fast food. You were able to get people out. Like, it was quick. It was like a Friday night meal, easy, quick.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like cooking tonight. I didn't defrost the meat. The meat is not sitting in the sink, you know what I mean, ready to go out. You know what I mean? So let me just grab a quick bite to eat. Growing up, how often did you eat fast food?
I don't remember eating fast food a lot until I got into when I became a teenager.
Okay. Friday was I not.
I like when I got a car.
Yeah, when you was able to buy it yourself. Yeah.
I eat fast food like every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah,
probably like every night. Yeah.
When you're responsible for your own food.
Yes.
You
Terrible.
got to eat what you kill.
Terrible. Yes.
You kill it at 9 out of 10 menu. So what are teenagers eating?
Started smoking weed.
So what are teenagers
It was
eating
like
now?
McDonald's, White Castle.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Like every
You
night.
get a lot more for it.
Huh?
Yeah. So a Big Mac meal, they say 2025 between 10.19 and 11.60 something.
So it went up
$11.50.
$10.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well,
It's like
It's
That's-
inflation.
that's
We're
just for
talking
you,
about
Alex.
30 years ago, though. And see, the thing is that we thinking about as consumers, but like you think about it, like if you real estate, other shit, a lot of shit that you have, if you're able to acquire some assets, they probably up just as much.
Shouldn't they offer you
Yes,
more?
that's fine.
That's the thing. They're still offering us the same product.
no, I'm not
Yeah.
mad. I'm not mad at that, but Popeyes, I'm mad at. Popeyes is outrageous.
Yeah, I walked out of Popeyes.
Popeyes should be ashamed of them fucking
Yeah.
selves.
No, I think
Meal's like $15.
I walked out.
I think
$16.
the
I walked
problem
out and I grew up the window things.
The
I'm
prob-
not doing it.
Wings and things.
we're the
I'm not doing
problem. We're the problem, to be honest, if you ask me. We're the problem. If
We are the problem.
there is no reason why $20 would have fed a family of 4 at McDonald's 30 years ago, and now half of that it's just a meal for yourself.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about $10 a person, so you're gonna spend $40 for a family of 4 at
Tax is going to be
McDonald's.
like $15 a person.
I do think now, granted, when the price on burger meat goes up, the price on burgers, the price on me making you a
That's
burger
cap
has
too,
to go
man.
up.
Yeah.
But McDonald's and White Castle, Wendy's, all that shit's not even good for you. I feel like
they're wages.
I feel like
though.
I feel like
okay. So
I feel like if you stopped, if you didn't give them, if you weren't always investing in them, the prices wouldn't go up so high.
That's the thing.
If we all said McDonald's ain't even healthy anyway, niggas just be getting cancer.
We didn't know how bad it was for you back then either. It's like they have a double-edged sword now.
Listen, we're so clear about that now.
Yeah.
Niggas literally know you live off of McDonald's, it's cancerous. Have you ever driven by? Have you ever driven by a McDonald's at 3:30 in the afternoon? The line is almost going out of the parking lot still. With all the knowledge of what
we know, that
eating fast food constantly can do
not
for
regular
us.
chicken.
The line for McDonald's still goes almost out of the parking lot.
Yeah.
So if we
That's
stopped investing in those businesses that we know are cancerous, literally, then they can't raise the prices on their products.
What's the food source though? What's an alternative food source?
Going to the fucking supermarket and cooking.
Even
Now I know. Why it's so
dismissive?
Like
Why
fuck
you
it,
ready to
like fuck it.
dismiss
Even halal.
Hold on.
Even going and getting halal is better than that.
Let's just say
Going to the Dominican restaurant.
Even the deli might be better.
Even the deli might be better than that.
Let's say a 12-year-old 8th grader or 13. I don't know what grade you are in 8th grade, right? What is that kid gonna do when he's able to leave school for lunch and go to lunch? Where he's gonna go?
You gotta go to the bodega.
Yeah, all I'm saying is
the buffet with the buffet in the front.
The bodega, you can get a nice little turkey and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Or they got the food laid out. You can get some chicken and rice.
So what? What's the difference?
You can get some chicken and rice.
But I'm willing to bet.
And now we got Uber.
I'm willing to bet that a deli turkey and cheese sandwich is better for you than
a McDonald's
burger and
chicken
fries.
sandwich.
The soda.
I'm gonna say no.
Nah,
I'm gonna say that piece of boar's head turkey can sit there for a year until it finishes.
How long do you think those? What you call it?
No, who's coming to check on it?
This is Department of Health.
I'm gonna think about ChatGPT.
On Long Island?
They have a sell by sticker on it. And that's probably why.
Where's the department? No, in the boroughs, they have an A, B, and C.
You know what's funny?
On Long Island,
you know what's funny?
You're at their mercy, bro.
You don't think when shit goes on sale, when they got ham for fucking $4.99 a pound, it's because it's about to go bad?
Right.
That's because they want you, yo.
Yeah.
Who's coming to check on them? McDonald's has standards, and they at least have corporate.
Bruh.
No,
I'm just talking to you from a person that
it's
here we go. Can I read what
it's
ChatGPT
supply
said?
chain. As long as they're buying it, we're gonna make it the way we.
I would love to get this.
Fast production.
Let me read what ChatGPT says, because it's running the world now. It says, "All right, cool. Let's settle this like adults by judging food." Short answer. Come on now. The turkey and cheese, lettuce, tomato sandwich from the deli wins this fight in a first round knockout.
Yeah.
Long answer, aka the don't sugarcoat it version. Pros: lean protein, as in the turkey, fresh veggies, way less sodium, fat, processed oils, and mystery ingredients.
Yeah.
Cons: can still get a little wild if they drown it in mayo
and salt,
as used as a hero. Pros: taste good, whatever the case was. So, needless to say, I was right.
Yeah, no, it's
ChatGPT order me a turkey cheese because I'm kind of hungry now. That nigga made me hungry.
Salt, pepper, little salt, pepper.
No. Okay, I get you're right. Of course, it's healthier. But
Swiss on that move.
Do you eat the same thing every night for dinner?
No, but I'm just saying McDonald's. Listen. All right, in the vacuum. I was just saying in the vacuum. You said a kid goes to what can they gonna eat, and I'm saying a better option would be.
No, for sure.
Even if you got I'm even willing to bet, even if you probably got the chopped cheese from the deli, it's probably better.
There's definitely a community of people out there that's eating the same thing every day.
No,
I almost eat the same thing.
I think that's very few and far between people, right? But let's just say, take for instance, you go back to high school. One day you might get a beef patty. You might go to the bagel shop the next day. But then one of them days you're gonna go to McDonald's or the fast food joint or some shit like that.
I don't think nothing is wrong. Listen, I don't think anything is wrong.
Yo, can you ask your ChatGPT? Are delis?
Wait, Hold on, wait.
Are
Go ahead.
are
delis,
delis in a food desert?
are delis in a food desert?
Mhm.
All right, let's see what it says about
Mhm.
that. Are delis in a food desert? ChatGPT says not automatically, but they can be part of a food desert depending on the neighborhood. What is a food desert? Actually, a food desert is a neighborhood where people don't have consistent, affordable access to fresh, healthy foods, especially fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. It's usually caused by no supermarkets, poor transportation, or low income levels. All right, let me speed this up. A deli by itself does not cancel out a food desert. Why? Because most of the delis sell full groceries. So I guess not. So a neighborhood can absolutely have 10 delis on one block and still have a food desert because
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The food is trash.
well, that's because but that's the snacks.
Yeah, the deli food is trash. The deli food is processed food. It's food that is meant that is shipped
understand.
from another state or another
buying
county
chips and
that
shit.
is meant to stay there until it is sold.
When you're
where
buying
is
cheap,
There's no
when you're
freshness
buying
guaranteed.
Where is the
hot
McDonald's burger
Cheetos.
coming from?
Yeah,
I get it.
Not cows in probably fucking New York slaughter. They
But
probably
they
coming
have
from
a
Lord knows.
standard of McDonald's corporate.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say McDonald's is safer to eat than deli food.
You're bugging.
No.
You're
Okay.
bugging.
All right. Well,
no. And
I think
somebody I
corporate-
spoke. All right, I know somebody
can't
that
sue a
worked at
bodega.
that
you can
works.
sue a McDonald's.
Nigga, you
Why
can't
are we
sue.
talking about
you don't even
suing?
got the
Like,
money
no.
to sue. You don't even got the
Yo,
resources.
I'm
to
talking
sue
about
McDonald's.
safer, healthier food.
What
McDonald's-
when you get cancer 20 years down the line?
The same thing happened with 9/11 when the towers dropped.
There ain't gonna be no class action lawsuit.
that's
Why
different.
wouldn't there be a class action suit against McDonald's if a whole bunch of people get colon cancer?
I
in
heard
10 years because McDonald's chicken nuggets is giving them cancer.
How they
There's
gonna
be a
know?
class action
No,
lawsuit
you don't
against
know.
McDonald's.
You don't really.
Lawyers and everybody to protect them against them.
McDonald's.
They have a team of lawyers and doctors and everything to protect them
GB.
against certain
GB.
things.
There's a difference. There's
Yo,
a difference.
yo,
There's
you
a
on
difference.
McDonald's
No,
stock or
you
something
can't
like
do
that?
Give me 10 more
can't do that.
seconds. There is next year Doritos and Cool Cheese and hot Doritos aren't gonna have the color anymore. They're gonna be original color. They're gonna stop using dyes in it.
All right, but
People are getting safer. Corporations are
Yeah,
getting a
that's-
little safer.
That's fine.
I think
but
that we and especially in the industry that we're in, I feel like corporations are a little bit safer than mom and pops. That's just me.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so because I think corporations don't care who they kill.
No,
Yeah.
I think corporations have the money to go through.
yeah,
loopholes.
a mom and pop is gonna be way more under the gun.
Yeah.
A mom and pop can't afford a lawsuit. The difference is if a mom and pop store gives you a sandwich that gives you food poisoning, you can sue them. If you can sue them. That's fine.
You have a better chance suing a deli than
you
suing
can't
fucking
sue McDonald's for giving you cancer because you decided you were going to eat McDonald's every single day.
What
You
about that
can't
mom and
sue
pop
McDonald's for
store that dumped poison in the bag or reused their oil and gave you and your kid cancer?
Yes.
10 years later,
Yo,
and then all of a sudden
can
it's just
Yo,
sold.
your mom's
and
never
then
used.
and then it's gone.
Your mom's never reused oil before.
Yeah, the bacon grease.
I don't
and-
remember.
and the
Your mom's
Folgers
never
can.
fried a piece of chicken in there.
I don't remember.
That shit. That's not what the,
It's
all them shits got. All them spots got oil recycled things in it inside of them.
I don't see that.
A lot of the fast food restaurants, a lot of these restaurants have the tank that they recycle the oil.
Yeah.
So they recycle it.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah,
the same
no.
oil being
Mass
used.
production is not.
But
At least
all
they have a
right,
system.
You think
to
McDonald's
reuse
don't
it.
got that?
you don't
Listen.
think all right, McDonald's, they open for fucking 12, 14 hours a day.
Gotcha.
You don't think they not using
There's-
the same oil from 9 a.m. in the morning to do them fries over
And
and
they're
over?
hiring-
Cool, but what about next week?
There
Bro,
is
and there's a teenager. There's a teenager who can't even wash right, who's flipping your burgers.
There's way more value in my deli and me making you this bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich than you going to McDonald's and getting the sausage and egg McMuffin or
Right off the
bacon,
assembly
bacon and
line.
egg. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
off the assembly line.
let's
It's
let's
way
go
more
back.
healthier to eat from a deli than it is to eat from McDonald's.
Fact.
I
Like,
agree.
way more.
Let's reel it back in. All right. We were talking about
I'm in the game.
I don't even know what it was. What were we talking
We
about?
talking
Y'all
about the
don't wanna
price.
believe me?
No, the
Don't
pricing of McDonald's
Yeah.
today versus
As far as the
money.
pricing goes,
Money, yeah.
if you stop investing in these stores when they're overcharging you and giving you the same product, even less,
Sure.
because remember
Sure.
the
But
McDonald's the McDonald's
food
Happy
across
Meal.
the board is up though.
I know, but I get it. But I said that before. I was like, if the price for meat, the price of transportation for that meat and this and that goes
Anybody here
goes
All right,
up.
so
your
normally-
price has to go up. If my distributor is charging me more, I have to charge the customer more so I can make profit. I understand that. But but fast food is not a necessity. The cow that I'm slicing this slicing up for
talk about it.
my burgers to make at home for my ground beef or whatever, that's a necessity.
Fast food is
If we stop investing in fast food, if that McDonald's line that I shake my head to every day that I drive past at 3:00 in the afternoon, the line is going out of the parking
You
lot.
sleeping on silk sheets.
If they stop
sleeping
doing
on silk
that,
sheets.
But
I
remember,
understand,
it's not
but
cheap like
it's not
that.
cheap
It's
anymore.
not cheap
That's
like
the point.
that.
No, it is cheap food. It's cheap food.
It's
No,
cheap
no.
food,
Okay,
but
listen.
the price.
Hold on, listen.
Hold on.
Wait.
Right? No,
$10.
Inflate. No,
$10.
I understand. what you s- all right.
$10. You walk yourself into Western Beef for that same $10. You can get fucking
No,
a whole
no,
thing
don't
of
do
chicken.
Think
No.
about broke motherfuckers.
A whole
No,
thing of
hold on.
chicken.
Don't.
You're talking.
No.
Now you
All right.
talking.
Let's talk about it.
What if
It's not cheap.
that don't
Now you
have
talking.
a stove or whatever to
Right.
cook, right? That
I ain't
gotta
got a
go out
stove.
and get some food.
The
We ain't talking
deli is
about
cheaper. I can get a
Huh?
sandwich for
We ain't
$7.
talking about
Somebody
that
that don't cook, right? We're just talking about like all right, inflation in general is based on like they usually use a gallon of milk, they use bread prices, they use gas prices to measure inflation, right? And all that shit has gone up.
Yeah.
And
But that's manipulative. Who the fuck buys a loaf of bread or a gallon of milk anymore?
everybody that goes, everybody.
No one buys milk. No one buys the
Where you
How about
Nobody
almond
buy
milk? How about almond
Who
milk?
fucking buys milk? What
What
does
you
that
mean,
mean?
bro?
Drink milk.
Whole
You
milk?
don't
Drink
drink
milk?
You don't buy whole milk.
What are
do
you
you?
lactose intolerant? Like, what are you talking about?
Everybody's lactose intolerant, bro.
I buy
You fucking
almond
drink
milk. I don't have whole milk in my house.
No,
No one drinks milk anymore, bro.
I drink oat milk and
Okay.
almond milk. Right?
So you too, nigga. You talking about yourself?
All right,
I
but
don't.
no. All right,
I don't drink milk,
Yo,
but I always have milk in my
There's a
house.
whole other
Everybody
bro.
has milk.
It's a whole nother
Not whole milk for me.
homogenous
shout out to
product
all my Hispanic,
that we're selling.
Spanish people. They
Yeah, like
they're
you.
fiends for some whole milk.
Yeah, you
I
use
don't know
milk to
them,
cook.
nigga. I don't know them.
You use milk to cook.
They
Sometimes
got
you got
something that they use.
Well,
they
I
use
can't
whole milk.
relate, and we can't relate.
No whole milk. In
All
my
right.
house.
I don't base my society. Milk is not even a thing anymore.
All right,
Milk is
well,
gone.
all right.
Whole milk
I
with
base
spoiled
my
milk.
shit on
Milk, bread, gas prices.
bread, cat.
Those are indications of how inflation is being, how effective or the effects of inflation.
yeah.
Yo, you got to expect it. Like you look at gas prices today versus what it was in the late 80s or the early 90s or
Right.
whatever. It's probably up hundreds of percent.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it all levels out.
Maybe.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
of course
How much is it costing you to host Thanksgiving? Give me a real number. Don't front, nigga.
I didn't even know. I never thought about it.
Well, think about it.
Sure, it's
Maybe
not cheap.
$500.
Not cheap.
500?
Yeah, maybe $500.
It's costing me about 18.
1,800.
Yeah.
How many people you having?
$500 is my
18 to 20. $500 a fucking
My regular grocery.
that's my bi-weekly food budget. That's
like, what are you doing?
lower than my
$500
bi-weekly
people
food
over?
budget.
Like
$1,800.
I need a
Yes.
couple of these too. I need
No,
a
that
couple-
makes
I need
sense.
a-
That definitely makes sense.
Okay.
$500.
I need like 3 of these. That's in my I need the hot smell good, baby.
$1,800 though?
Yeah.
Nigga, you
Yeah.
haven't
I can see
Yo,
it.
yo.
How much?
Tommy,
All right. How
if
much?
I'm
Is that, how much
bucket-
is how much is that alcohol?
Not at all.
alcohol is 500.
Yeah,
alcohol
could be 500.
Alcohol could be a lot of money.
Yeah,
Alcohol,
at least
that's
three.
when niggas bringing the
At
bottle.
least three
you can't
because
run out.
you need champagne.
I'm the grown-up
Champagne
now.
is almost $100 itself.
I'm the grown up.
And then you need other stuff. But besides that, just for food, like $500 is my bi-weekly. This is less than my bi-weekly food budget to bring food in the house.
I don't think you know.
No, I think it's fine.
I think you.
My mother-in-law.
I feel like I put you on the spot and you just get.
No,
you have access.
My mother-in-law cooks a lot of shit.
My mother-in-law
$300. No, she buys that. My mother-in-law buys it.
Right.
She cooks that.
Oh, so you asked me how about you?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I asked a tricky question.
Yeah. So I think maybe I'm not even sure. We might spend $500 on alcohol and food and things and plastic silverware, shit like that, plates and all that shit.
Gotcha.
Wait, $1,800.
Easy.
So he's saying, so I guess maybe
it's having a Thanksgiving gala.
Go to his house. He said, I'm about to go over to Mom's on 5th Street. Y'all can roll if you want to.
Let's go. Let's go. And we're excited too. But speaking on that too, it's like, okay, we're outsourcing a couple of meals and things like that. So there's one restaurant that we frequent, frequently.
Mm-hmm.
We frequently are they were gonna charge 18% on the catering. And
on the catering.
Yeah.
Like a tip or
I don't know.
No,
and when I got the invoice, it's my favorite restaurant right now. Like that's the restaurant that I would do. And when I received the invoice,
you don't want to say the name.
Nah,
tell me later.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll tell you later. I declined it. Like I'm not doing that. Like you're not gonna tell me that you hate me to my face.
Oh, you don't tip, right? You don't tip.
No.
Mr. Pink.
Yeah, I'm not tipping. Like no. Tipping is. Why would I have to tip to come pick up food the day before Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a little. And I'm not tipping for freaking takeout. They're training us to tip to pick up our own food now.
Yeah, no.
So we're gonna be Uber Eats on our own now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna tip the restaurant to pick our own food up now.
It's enough. I gotta.
Why am I tipping you to pick my own fucking food up?
It's
18% on top of that.
It's enough. I gotta.
Nah, it was a no.
Fucking groceries.
It was done.
Try to get that shit to get the scanner, and I'm missing the scanner. It's like, oh fuck! Now I need somebody to come and actually do their job.
I'm not doing this shit.
I'm not tipping you for coming again. Yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, I did that earlier today. I had something catered for my daughter's Girl Scouts,
right.
and when I went to pick it up, she definitely gave me the receipt, and the shit said tip total. I said zip total. Sign my name. I had to come all the way out here to come pick it up. I'm not giving you a tip for cooking.
It's got to stop somewhere.
I paid you for the cooking the food.
That's what the money's for.
That's what the corporate manipulation is. The corporate manipulation is this tipping shit.
Yeah,
they're making us pay these people's wages.
Yo,
like we have to stop this shit. I know.
It's true. Why they take extra fees? Why they take extra fees? Yo,
is all that. I told you how much I'm spending. Maybe people are spending double that. Fine. You know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's about the respect. You are not gonna fucking piss on me. And tell me it's
Uber Eats is the same way. Uber Eats is the same way.
Niggas,
they charge. They up the charges on the service and fees. They charge you service and fees, and then you're not getting a driver unless you put a tip in especially after a certain time of the day.
I get that shit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
I'll put my pants on.
Now I'm paying you. I'm paying you to do your job. It's almost like I need you to do me a favor and do your job.
Yeah,
that's like I'm gonna pay you to do me a favor and do your job.
Training Americans to do that shit. That's the point of this whole fucking $2.99 shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's past that.
That's why
these corporations.
That's why these motherfuckers they ain't got nothing. It's still ungrateful.
Training us to pay their workers' wages.
Yeah.
We gotta stop this shit. Like it's gotta come to an
end. Bro, like,
we gotta take a stand.
No. That was another thing too. Yeah. With that whole video is the fact that minimum wage has gone up every year, so the employees get paid more.
You pay that shit. You pay it. I'm not paying that. You pay it.
Yeah.
Figure out a way.
Yeah.
If your way,
not really.
No.
You find a way.
You like the food. You want to buy a burger.
You don't like the food. It's a convenience. And guess what? I will be
All right, and
inconvenienced.
you pay for convenience.
Yeah.
If I'm a one-man army,
Yeah,
I'm doing it
no.
myself.
I understand
It
that.
starts here.
My,
Yo,
you
we
know,
ain't food. Like,
That's
yo,
what
we
you
not
pay
gonna
when
do
you
it.
when you run a business, when you run
We're
a
not gonna do it.
when you run a business, when you charge somebody for your service and you have employees, you're charging the person to be able to pay your employees. You're charging the person enough
Actively
to be able to
working
pay your
on
employees.
finding better prices on different things. Why McDonald's don't got their own fucking farm now? If they own all this real estate, all we hear is McDonald's own all the real estate that all the McDonald's are. Why don't own no fucking farms where they got cows on? Why don't why did not
That's the American
McDonald's
people's
cows?
fault. That's the world's fault.
That's not the world's fault. No,
McDonald's
that's
is all over the
our
place.
fault. We
That's what I'm
letting them niggas fucking manipulate us.
That's what I'm saying.
They're fucking telling us that, like, yo, they're fucking telling us that, yo, listen, McDonald's own every building that a McDonald's own. McDonald's is the biggest real estate owner in the United States.
Yeah, but it's only
They
because the
own
American
every piece
people
of real estate.
in the
We don't
world
own
keep giving
one
them money.
farm. Where are all the cows being fucking farmed on? But they want to steady
And the
charge
potatoes.
us? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Look, we're not that dumb. We're dumb.
No.
But we're not that dumb.
No.
I'm not that dumb.
No.
I'm not doing it.
The
I'm not doing
world,
it.
the world is
We
that
gotta
dumb,
think and it's past.
especially America. But the world
Yo,
is that
it's
dumb.
past.
You talking crazy though?
Why am I talking crazy? Come on, baby.
Because you're a capitalist.
I'm a capitalist for myself, my nigga.
It's the same thing, but
I'm out
it's-
for
you
Dell.
McDonald's
you
is,
end up-
is,
if
is
you
a
bought
capitalist
if you
for themselves.
if you
for
bought a
Dell.
McDonald's chain, if
I'm
you
out
bought
for Dell.
if you bought, I would buy a McDonald's. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how morally I don't know how I feel about it, but business wise, if I buy McDonald's, it's the same. You're gonna fall into the same category. You're not gonna have a farm. You're gonna know where you get your shit from, but it ain't gonna be for no fucking farm.
Yo, the truck is gonna
And-
come on
and-
Tuesdays and on Saturdays into the drive-thru,
Right.
unload that frozen meat from wherever it came from and whatever. I'm talking about McDonald's as the corporation. When the
Yeah.
prices go up and up and up and up, they keep trying to tell us that
Nigga,
yo,
they
it's up
spend
because of all that.
years. They spend years, 10 decades perfecting that Big Mac and that quarter pounder.
Mm.
That's why that's why you got to pay
Or
for
the
it.
marketing.
Hmm?
Or the marketing.
Same thing.
You'll go
They gotta pay the
whatever
marketers.
you want to call it.
Yo, when I seen that little ad,
You
look at
don't
that stuff.
is a Big Mac good? What burger you eat when you go to McDonald's?
With extra
Huh?
sauce.
What you eat?
With extra sauce, yeah.
You a quarter pounder. You got to say it's not like you say you don't go there, right? You like a quarter pounder, right? That quarter pounder is delicious, ain't it?
McDonald's,
huh? It's
bottom of the
delicious.
barrel. No,
It's delicious.
It's not that great. It's
Is
not
it
that-
delicious?
It's not
I
that,
hate
it's not
McDonald's.
It's delicious.
No.
It's delicious, right?
It's not delicious.
Yo, McDonald's is the bottom of the barrel eater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's-
It is the bottom of
All
the
right,
barrel.
but you'll go.
It
you'll-
is, but you
you'll-
know
you'll
what?
go- You'll go to
But
Shake
you know what?
Shack.
It
You'll
ain't
go
poor.
to.
It ain't poor people. It ain't poor people. It ain't only poor people that's buying
People
from
can't
them.
even afford it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Like you can't even afford
So,
McDonald's.
Bro,
Poor people gonna eat at home.
But it's not. How is it bottom of the
Facts.
barrel if middle
That's a
class
fact.
if middle
Yeah,
class is
nigga.
buying it?
Cause they getting EBT and
That's
they
a
getting all that
fact.
fly. Like nigga, they gonna go
Go
get
get
that
home.
duck and
Only
they gonna
thing- no,
fucking
no.
make
All
them
right, so
cheeseburgers
let's
or
be
hamburger
clear.
helper or that fly shit at
Oh,
home.
no, all right. Whatchamacallit has a dollar menu or somewhat
No,
dollar
value menu.
a value menu,
It
right?
ain't a dollar no more.
No dollar. They got a
Yeah.
value menu.
Even the
right?
dollar store.
Hold on. A value menu. The
Yeah.
only cheaper food that you're gonna get is at 7-Eleven.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
This is
And
another
it's the
advertisement.
same shit that you could buy at the freezer,
This is another advertisement.
freezer shit or whatever. And their own whatever. You don't even know what they got.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, you can't really
7-Eleven
get
hot
that. Yo,
dog. It's pretty good.
you
What?
can't
A
you
7-Eleven hot dog. Pretty good. Pretty good.
can't
The colon
yo, bro.
cancer 14, nigga. That is the colon cancer.
You
Yeah.
this
What a
is- yo,
fun nigga.
he had a big ass rant about McDonald's and the cancer causing shit, and he talking about he eat the 7-Eleven.
I don't eat them every day. I eat them like every 6 years.
Nigga,
I have
you
one.
eating that's a Ben Laden 12, nigga.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, bro. I remember when I used to be in trucking,
Shit.
bro. I used to get the big gulp, the hot dog, all that shit like that.
That's when you used to eat meat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You eat a lot of
exactly.
meat, right?
Yeah, I'm done with
You
it.
eat meat a lot.
Yeah.
So So
that meat was delicious,
but
right?
yo, bro, it's done. That's the cheapest food you can get. And other than that, like McDonald's is not expensive when you compare it to any other fast food, or if you go to a restaurant, only alternative is that you gotta go home and cook your own meals.
Eat that
Most
shit.
people don't, man.
Go home.
We
yeah.
live in a world of convenience. This is 2025.
Yeah.
And
that's where they get
now
us.
we get to the point where
Amazon,
everything
Eats,
we need
all
shit
that,
right now.
stay at home.
Yeah.
Just get that shit to your door. No, get the fuck up. Go to the supermarket twice a week. Once a week ain't gonna cut it. Twice a week.
Yeah, man.
Go to the supermarket
it's
twice a
about-
week. Get your produce. Get your meat. And honestly, it's gonna take maybe what? It's gonna take 2 supermarkets in a Walmart run. Get this shit done. If you're buying paper goods, toiletries, or anything at a supermarket, you're a fucking sucker.
Either way,
go to Walmart.
As a family,
do a little Costco.
A family,
Costco, yeah.
A family can make the adjustment. A family could.
That's like getting fucking toilet
Now,
paper at a
if you-
bodega,
if
nigga.
if you're a family and you're eating McDonald's 3 days, 4 days out the week, you're bugging, right? But if you're just a regular single person or you're a young person, yo, they eat fast food. They eat a lot of fast food. And
Or a traveler.
That's what it's intended for.
Yeah.
Not intended for a mother feeding their kids that shit every fucking
No, it's not.
I
It's
get
not.
it.
But that's
Yo,
what
day of
they
school
that's
is late.
they ain't that many
cheerleading
single
is
people
late.
out there.
Football practice, you get out late. Maybe you ain't get
There ain't that many single people
cut
out
that shit
there.
out.
The lines that I
Go
be
home,
seeing.
throw
a
that
lot-
meat out.
Whoa.
And cook it, please.
Whoa.
Final word.
Yeah.
Hey, throw that meat out. Throw that meat out. Niggas, bitches. I'm sorry. Final word, yeah.
Yeah, I just think my point is that there ain't that many single people out there or travelers that are on them lines that I see after school hours at McDonald's. If we stop investing all that money into their businesses, they cannot raise their prices. You can't raise your price over something that ain't being bought. So Big Mac could still be $3 for a meal, but we keep buying it, and they're like, all right, well, let's bring it up to $5. Oh, they're buying it at $5. Oh, let's bring it up to $8. Oh, they're buying it at $8. Oh, let's bring it up to $10. Oh, now when you're in New York City, it's $25. Well, a Big Mac meal.
You're paying Big Macs with Klarna.
Oh, why am I
niggas is financing Big Macs?
If I drive 20 minutes away, the Big Mac is $10. But if I'm here, it's $14.99. Why is that? Oh, because you're in New York City. That's not the reason.
City tax.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's not the reason.
they talking about 20 miles away though. Like, what's the old franchise you wish that you could bring back and it'll be like mainstream again? I'm gonna go first. I would love a Roy Rogers.
I was thinking
that's exactly what
I would love Roy
Rogers.
Yo, that was the
fire.
crispiest fucking chicken.
Yeah.
It was
Roy
all
Rogers chicken
crisp.
was
It was
fire.
no chicken.
Nah, I like
And
the
I was a
burgers and
kid.
fries.
Yeah.
I used
Word?
to
Burgers and fries.
That was a
too.
Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Roy Rogers.
You hit that Jersey Turnpike or that I-95.
You catch one.
Yeah.
You gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The rest stops and shit.
Yeah.
Always had a Roy Rogers.
You gonna stop?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! If I
Right.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a while.
many a
but-
time, many.
They could do a Wawa.
You know what, for
Like,
me-
what if Wawa came out here?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
that's
I
another
got
thing.
one. I got
Would
one.
would Wawa put 7-Eleven out of business?
I
No.
feel like they're the same.
Yeah, no,
No,
yeah.
because
I got one. Though. I got a franchise. For me, one franchise that I miss truly, Dairy Barn. Listen,
There's still a couple around though.
not around. Not like remember. Dairy,
you gotta travel. You gotta travel.
I'm a family. My mother was a frequent
Yeah.
Dairy Barn, and
Yeah.
Frida Hubbard next door.
Right.
Yeah.
These
Dairy Barn
niggas
head.
was Dairy Barn heads,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah. My pops,
Right there though, right?
My pops was
Right up
very
the block.
first.
Right up the block.
Yeah.
That one,
Look at
order
that Dairy
one,
Barn.
order one by Davison Avenue.
Yeah.
My mother
those-
want to
yeah,
get her little
yeah,
bogeys. My mother want to
Quick.
get some eggs,
Yeah.
milk.
There was one of Hempstead Ave too,
pull
over
right
by
into the Dairy
over by the
Barn.
7-Eleven.
And-
Cool.
And I used
For
to-
the-
wait, I
for
used to
the
be able to sleep.
listeners
Yeah.
who are not from this area, please explain the Dairy Barn.
So Dairy Barn, innovative. First of all, I'm actually really surprised. I'm
In the day and age that we're in
In the
now,
day and age, I'm highly surprised that
Yeah.
a business like this
the first
Still-
drive-through.
will
still
go up.
going,
It's
yeah.
its first drive through everything.
Yeah, it was the first convenient.
First of
yeah.
all, I'm not
But
even.
didn't go inside.
Wait, hold on.
No,
No, I'm not even sure how they fit all of the items in that little ass place.
Right.
But now, mind you, when I used to work at Davison Avenue,
Mm.
I would walk to Dairy, but I'd go to the window and just get what I wanted to get. But you
Good
got the
nigga.
whip, you got the whip. You need some eggs. You need cheese.
Yeah.
You need a newspaper.
How you know what they had in there?
All
I
box,
don't know, you
all
just
box of
ask.
Intamin donuts.
But how you know
Ultimate
what the new
donuts,
shit?
the
Yeah.
ice cream.
How you know if there's
the
like a new
sandwiches.
lemonade flavor?
It's a Minute Maid.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
you
the
got
iced
some-
tea. So Frida Hubbard,
Oh,
rest her
oh,
soul, used to get the ice. It's oh, yo, they
Farm,
had a
Peppery
ice-
Farm. No,
farming
it
day,
was farm.
something farm.
It was a farm. Farming.
farming something.
Yeah,
Farming.
it was a farm something.
Listen, Dairy Barn used to have an iced tea that used to hit.
Hold on.
I'm just really surprised.
Sunnydale Farm.
Sunnydale, yeah, Sunnydale Farm. Yeah,
I think that's
Sunnydale
what it was
Farm.
called.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm really
they used to have that at
surprised.
Food Town.
I'm really
Yeah.
surprised that in 2025 and 26,
Yeah.
that's not a. Because I guess put it this way: if somebody reinvented the idea, like, okay, I'm not gonna call it Dairy Barn, but I'm gonna call it, I don't know, whatever the fuck, bro. It was the world famous drive up, and mind you, it'll be like a small line, but I never waited for a long time. They were fast.
Yeah.
They was super fast with whatever. Yo, so let me get a gallon of milk. Let me get some eggs, and let me get some
Yeah.
Newports.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
2 seconds later,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
come back. Put it
Well,
in
you
your
know
car,
something
boom,
that
boom.
I'm surprised hasn't happened yet, and
Mystery
it's gonna
bar.
happen soon. I don't know why Uber Eats don't have their own restaurants. Like, you know how like Amazon Basics have like Amazon Basics? Like if you buy something, it's like
Oh.
I got an Amazon Basic. Like
Yeah.
Amazon sell their own shit.
Yeah.
Why don't
whatever
Uber
they
Eats-
sell for another seller. They got their own version.
Right.
Yeah.
So why doesn't Uber
Ah.
just have their own? Not to give them niggas
Well,
no
because,
idea.
because
They
like
do.
I said, the
They
food.
do.
No,
Like
but listen,
Uber-
the
what they
make.
do?
No,
Wait, you said Uber Eats have their own.
Why don't Uber Eats just have like Uber Eats Basics? Like okay,
So
you don't want to eat
McDonald's.
I
they
think
get-
they- I think
McDonald's
they got their
or
own burgers
Chipotle.
and fries
I got
or
my
something.
own burgers
Son,
and fries.
I
Because
think
the
I
food-
think
the
they
food
have
industry-
something like that. They have something like that
The
with
food
like
industry is-
groceries. Groceries you can order from the Uber Eats market.
Right.
But I think they still go and get it from different areas.
Nah, the making.
It's not
Okay.
like if you order
like an
food
Instacart,
on
though.
Amazon, they get it from Whole Foods. I don't
Right.
think it's the same thing, but it's something
No,
that's close to
the
it.
making of food
But
is a very tough industry. When you're like
Yeah.
preparing food,
Yeah.
it gets real.
Was something that I was
dicey.
seeing during the pandemic was like ghost kitchens,
Exactly.
where someone would have
That's-
like
that's
a
what-
big
that's what I
kitchen
think,
and they
yeah.
would have
Okay.
like 5 kitchens, 5 different restaurants in one kitchen. You have a Mediterranean, burger, Mexican, halal, and then maybe
Halal.
halal, yeah, and then maybe like a ramen all in one spot, and you could order all from that one spot, and everybody pick up from that. But that's kind of died out that I've seen.
I think it was popular during COVID or like running off of COVID. And
Right.
shit. But yeah.
Like a with Cherry Valley of,
That part.
But yeah, God bless the Dairy Barn, man. I miss it.
God bless Dairy Barn.
God bless Dairy Barn.
Sure, we got one more. Yeah,
One more?
Take us on.
All right.
Now we're done. Let's go up left, right there.
Oh,
with Shorty.
Huh?
Down one. Look at
She was just yapping. She's retarded.
Well, listen, look, wait, hold on. They said they could live without us, right? Like,
yeah,
they said that.
that's all we be doing all day. If it was just a woman,
yeah,
full
that's it.
man world, they be jerk off stalls, restaurants.
That might be a business.
That's
a business, yo.
Imagine you started like a
Yeah,
joint
it is.
with like
It's called
5
porn.
stalls,
No, like a
and
peep
TVs
show.
in there.
Remember the peep
Yeah,
show?
the peep show, yeah, peep show.
Shout out
That
to
should
the
be
peep
our
show.
business plan, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yo, listen, I am not against.
We need a lot of
that.
sanitary fucking equipment.
You used to have peep shows back in the day, right?
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like back in the 90s, like there were peep shows. You go into Manhattan and paid it. I've never been in one, but I remember like seeing it.
They don't have it anymore?
Nah, not in 42nd Street. Remember, it was in 42nd Street. I heard.
They cleaned
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So this is not anything new.
Giuliani?
Right? So let's
Or
just
was
take
it-
that off the table. That is a new thing.
What?
That men are horny.
Being
And men
being addicted
Yeah,
to porn?
that's-
Or
Well,
addicted
addicted
to
to
they said
jerking
porn,
and
they said
dick.
jerking off.
No,
Yeah.
well, men being addicted to getting off. Getting off is the best feeling
ever in this
And
world.
some men get addicted.
Yo,
to
you
getting
know what's
off.
crazy? I be having
I'll put the
you know
dick
what
in
I thought about?
addicted.
I said, yo, you know, a lot of people wouldn't be afraid to die if they say, yo, the feeling of dying is like getting the best nut you ever had and getting the best sleep you ever had.
Right.
Niggas be like,
But they
yo,
promise-
word?
They promise suicide bombers. They promise suicide bombers 10 virgins, right?
Yeah, who wants 10 virgins?
You don't
man?
want that sounds like a lot of work. You just
Yeah.
want
You
the
mean
you
a
want
lot
the
of
results
work,
of
nigga.
it.
That's
You
not
want the
like
work, you want the
persuading-
results of it.
persuading everybody.
Right?
If you're in your 20s, nigga, you would drop
Imagine,
your plane
first of
into
all,
the Twin Towers
first of
for
all,
a fucking couple
imagine
of
having-
The
imagine
fuck?
what kind of crime scene would be the fuck 20 virgins at in one situation.
I
What
forgot
kind
how
of
this nigga here?
Yeah.
I shouldn't even put that up. He always gonna go dark.
Yo, all right. So
what kind of bloody
I forgot.
murder
Yeah, it's gonna look bloody.
niggas
See-
come out
see,
looking like Carrie?
one thing, like as far as the video is concerned, man, like so cool. You've been married for 10 years,
Hey,
been with your wife
Yeah.
for 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I noticed as a married man is that as time goes by, women don't initiate sex as much as they used to when you
Yeah.
guys were not married or
Oh yeah,
at the
yeah.
beginning of a relationship.
Right.
And I saw a video recently of Corinne Steffen, Superhead,
Mm.
and she was talking about men love whores or whatever this, that, and third. They won't admit it or whatever, but imagine
None
you
of it.
waking up getting a blowjob and this, that, and the third. And I understand what she's saying, right? Because no man wants to feel like he's begging for sex.
Yeah.
And no man wants to be like, you think you can have sex with me tonight or whatever? Like, can I
Yeah.
get some? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be like
Just
that,
for
right?
her to say no.
And it's like it seems like as relationships go further, right?
they going. But finish your thought though.
Oh, what?
No man want to sleep with Ronald McDonald neither.
What you mean?
Well, that woman who said that is also not
Transaction.
married.
That's McDonald's is cancerous.
No, hold on. No. I'm just talking about the mentality of a hoe, right? It's like sexual gratification.
Yeah, for money.
We're not talking
No,
about
not
money
all.
per se.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say anything about money. I'm talking about a
Yeah.
chick that is she's not a
When you first meet
she's
your
not-
girl,
I'm not saying a
when you
prostitute. I'm
first
talking
meet
about
your
like,
girl,
yo,
y'all fucking
she's a
all the
hoe.
time.
She's fucking. Like she
Yeah.
fuck, she sucks, she do whatever, right? And the thing is, what happens, and I think this is one thing that women don't realize is that I think the whorish ways should increase the longer you're with a man. And it kind of goes the
definitely
opposite
decrease,
way
yeah.
when it comes to relationships. Whereas like they do the most when you first start and they start doing less as the time goes by.
Yeah.
But also, the one who delivered that message, is she married?
No. She's not.
Okay.
She's not married. Okay, but this all right.
I'm just
But
saying.
what I'm saying, I'm speaking. She can say what she want to say, but I'm speaking as a man, right? So like, I feel like as a woman, you should feel more comfortable to do more freaky shit with me because we're in a
definitely
tighter
decreases.
relationship.
It
now,
definitely decreases
right?
as far
I'm not gonna expose you. You're my wife now. You understand? So if you want to just throw it in your mouth in the morning when I'm not looking,
That's
like,
right.
yo, that's fine,
It's
right?
time.
Like
Diddy and
Like, it's like when you
So what? I just got back from the gym.
When we was talking or just started, we were dating, and we just before we became girlfriend and boyfriend, we doing the freakiest shit. But then as time goes on, and you're my wife and everything like that, it's less freakier shit.
They got you,
right?
Got you already.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I feel like it should be the opposite. And I get what she was saying where she's like, oh, guys love whores or whatever like that, because normally the normal progression is that when you're in a relationship, the longer you're in, like, you have less sex.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, the freaks don't come out as much.
Yeah.
When you're married. Yeah, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think men, like the same way women have a need to want to be wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A man wants to be like, all right, you do want to have sex with me. You understand what I'm saying?
It's funny. It's funny you say that. Yeah, because think about it. It's just like you said. When you're dealing with a whore, or when you're dealing with a whore,
let's say,
or your first, you're dating, the first couple months of dating, you're fucking all the time. But that's the point where you're supposed to be more responsible about who you're fucking.
Yeah.
It's when you're actually married is when you don't have to be as responsible about who you're fucking, because you're fucking the same person for the rest of your life.
Too many other things come into play, I think, at that point.
Why is it always in the beginning there's that hype, and then it's slow, and then it dies down?
Comfortable.
But now it's like when you first start and you're fucking all the time, you're having sex and everything, and it starts to slow down is when men have to become more emotional. You have to be more emotionally invested into the situation. Why can't we have both?
I feel like I've already showed you, like, with commitment, that I'm taking it to another level emotionally. But it's like it's like, all right, you want to be like on some romance movie. Like, why are you just trying to fuck me or whatever? Why don't you just hug me and kiss me and caress me and then have sex with me? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But then, all right, even with that, relating it to the video is when it's like, all right, you're not having as much sex as you used to, whatever. It's like, and I don't feel like you're not initiating, so I'm not sure if you really want to fuck, or you just doing it because you feel like, all right, I gotta do, the regimen.
I'm not worried about stuff like that. I'm fine with that.
But it's like, all right, instead of feeling like that, I might feel like, all right, I'll just go jack off.
Well, wait, what's interesting is I don't think those are things we ever considered initially, right? I don't think we ever necessarily, like, for instance, for men, usually in the beginning, we're on the hunt, right? On the prowl. I don't know if we necessarily considered whether or not the woman really wanted to that bad in the beginning. We were aiming for it.
Yeah, you
kind of like if we got it, we got it.
Initiation shows. The initiation shows when you're
we were the okay. Is it safe to say that we always have to be the initiator? Because
no. I'm talking about when you laying in the bed and it's like she put her behind on you because she wants you to know, like, I want you to hit it.
She wants you to take charge.
You know what I mean? So
I love that shit.
Right?
That's
like,
the best feeling.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you want me. You want me. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the role.
It's not like a tap on the shoulder, like, or you trying to, like, oh, what you doing? I'm trying to have sex.
But like I said,
all right, okay. All right, go ahead.
Initially, we needed less of those signs. If you're on the hunt, a chick could be like, no, and then just drop her underwear right there, and then we'd be like, I'm going for it. Like, we never needed to be needed necessarily when we were on the hunt.
Yeah, but then after, what do you feel after? After you smash, now what?
A lot of guys are over it at that point.
Because she made me work too hard, or she's too much of a prude, or it's like she made, like,
Humans
I can't
are just
work
complex, I guess.
I can't work this hard every time to kill.
I mean,
there's a dance where they could give it to us too early and we're disinterested, or they can make us wait too long, and when
As far as the masturbation part is just
that like just maintenance.
Usually the masturbation part is because you're not getting as much as you wanted. It could be overkill, you know. At the same time, again, in the beginning we're having sex, no question. It doesn't even matter. We're doing it. As the relationship starts to go further. As the relationship starts to go further, it starts to dwindle. But she's complaining about him masturbating so much that he won't be affectionate with her.
Right.
But how often is she affectionate with him when he feels the need to go masturbate?
Right.
If you know,
chicken and the egg.
Yeah. You can't be like, I want you to touch me like you used to, but you don't fuck me like you used to.
Right.
Like you got to pick and choose how you're gonna how you want to handle it.
Yeah.
If the nigga is jerking off at work, that might be that might be a problem.
Big homie got a problem.
But if he's got to go in the bathroom with you right next door, with you in the room and go jerk off because you won't have sex with him,
he don't got exchange.
You can't be mad when he's not affectionate with you. Plus, there's an over excess of porn. So
let's talk about that.
If you're not going to, make the porn with him, basically, he's gonna go find it elsewhere.
I don't think it's an excess of porn. I think it's an excess of social media. You got regular chicks dressing scantily clad.
Well,
and then
like
that's a
now.
gateway to
send you over there.
Yeah,
Send you over there to the site.
She warmed me up on IG. Now I'm heading over to Pornhub.
Send me over to the site.
I made a left, went down the road, and I'm at Pornhub.
Yo, back in the day, there used to be like one book for like the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like one cat has bagged the book from their dad or their uncle, and that'll just circulate through the whole hood. You know what I mean? Like everybody get a little chance with it, and it just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And what the Instagram
Magazine comes back with stuck pages.
Yo, fam.
Damn, man.
You remember
They got
like
the pages stuck
Macy's
together.
and like Alexander's used to have like the little page in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Shorty with the bra on.
Yeah.
That used to be Instagram.
The lingerie section.
Yeah, the little, like it used to be a shorty with the bra. I'm like,
that was your fluffer girl.
Yeah, that was my little fluffer. That get me ready. You know what I mean? When the book come to me next week, you know what I mean? Hold me down. But now it's just like it's just access. It's something else that we gotta, look into. How we're serious about money. We have to be serious about young men, that are not our children, that are coming up under us and
masturbating.
How easily is being, distributed to them.
Exposed.
All right.
Exposed to them.
With the gambling.
Can we act like is it all right? How bad? Why is it so bad?
Because it's just there. It's just on anybody who has internet access.
How about
could just stumble in
Ronco
porn.
Ronco GB Holly. We all have young children.
Yeah.
Do you realize that there are only a few keyboard combinations away from being opened up to
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
the world?
But that's because we give them
adult
access to that.
To the internet.
The internet.
We get access to devices and things like that.
Right.
That's us giving them access.
But what I'm saying is that doesn't like
We're
make you a little
expecting the world
nervous.
to keep them safe.
Like, okay, for instance, we got a chance to see him. We had to work a little bit. We had to work a little bit. We had to ask around. Maybe your man's had one that you could take and borrow or whatever. Right.
Yeah,
It was work involved. This is literally
Your kid,
just
you're
a couple
kicking,
words.
You're kicking Google the word PP and porn is showing
I
up.
agree.
Right there.
But the thing is, it's us because we give our kids, we give them phones at 8, 9, 10 years old. We give it to them. Like we give them, it's like giving, all right, we give them a book of blank pages, and you could just fill them up. We give them that access.
No, but we didn't make the internet.
Yeah,
We give them access to the internet with the device.
Our job to raise them.
So we could easily just say, nah, you can't have a phone. You
I
can't
don't
have
think it's that easy.
And we're only doing
Because
that
it's not.
because
If we're talking about that, it's not. We're not saving. We're not saving our kids. We're not saving our kids from seeing porn. We're saving them from us allowing them to see porn. Somebody else is going to have access to that porn and is going to expose them to
it's going to happen.
Yeah, no, it's going to happen. There's going to be a kid that's going to get access to it regardless. The same way he just talked about somebody getting the magazine, right, and then passing it around.
Right,
it's going to happen regardless, right?
So,
but take the kids off the table, right? Let's just say grown men that are sexually active. Like, what's wrong with porn?
It's desensitizing.
Yeah, more than addicting, I would say. Yeah, desensitizing. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
you think it's desensitizing?
Yeah.
In some cases, I feel like it's the equivalent of going to the strip club, where cats go to the strip club, then they come home horny and they want to have sex with their lady.
No, it's more. Strip club is more of a fantasized, more of a fanatical thing. But porn is just the raw deal.
And also too, you can't
jerk off in a strip club while a stripper's dancing. You could jerk off in the bathroom while you're watching porn. So it's the it's just the raw.
Also too, you can now tailor your vision to the highest heights to be had.
Yeah.
If you want to go 10 women, one guy, it's a video like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you walk in the
Especially
strip
when AI gets like a hold of porn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it already put your fantasies right out there. And
your fantasies are gonna be your fantasies regardless.
No, but you're gonna be completely a different person.
But also too, remember,
once you're living out your fantasies,
you didn't live it out. You watched it. Like you watched it.
Listen.
It's a different it's a different like yo, bro. No. You telling me a nigga that watch a threesome is gonna be like, you know what? You can't my lady, you can't fuck me because I watched the 20.
Yeah.
You didn't have a threesome.
Yeah.
You had
no,
one.
definitely.
What? Every 23 sims you watched,
definitely
you had one.
First of all, is Diddy not the biggest example of that?
Yeah,
Diddy's the biggest example of that.
You feel like you watch a bunch of threesomes. It's like you had a threesome.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's never. It's never
Yes.
gonna be like the real thing.
No, definitely.
It is
Definitely. It's desensitizing.
Like,
imagine a nigga telling me, nigga, I jerked off to 23.
Ron, think about a
nigga, it's like I had a bunch of.
Yeah.
No, nigga, you didn't have it. You didn't have it.
That's exactly how
you do pull-ups and you get calluses. Calluses just show up on your hands.
You did the workout though.
Right.
You actually did the workout.
You don't even feel it anymore.
Yeah, jerk the callus.
But listen, also Ronco, remember Ronco, in the strip club. Let's go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
In the strip club, your time is going to cost you currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's nothing like
Porn is free.
You're paying your money. You know, with porn, it's
free.
you're paying
I mean, you're paying
stuff like that.
Paying
But
cable bill. Yeah.
Nothing is all good, right? But I think on the positive side, I think if certain niggas didn't have porn, they would be cheating.
And
right?
Yeah, it's all desensitizing.
I think some other cats
desensitizing too
that are not in relationships. If they didn't have porn, they would be like
but cheating,
they would be super deviant.
Cheating is desensitizing.
Doing the wildest shit.
Right.
Cheating is desensitizing too, and it's probably more desensitizing than actually watching porn.
Cut that out.
So it's like either way, it's just
Cut that out.
to her point, it's just a matter of self-control. It's like I'm not gonna jerk off twice in the car at work on my lunch break.
Yo, then
I'd rather wait until I can get home and then try to seduce my girl into having sex with me, which is not gonna happen more than likely. We're both too busy. By the time I get home, I'm tired.
Your dick in your head,
right?
Now,
exactly.
Yeah. So
nigga. And you gotta make dinner, nigga. You make a fucking
So
helper,
it's
nigga.
all about self-control, and then just understanding where you got to meet your man.
Imagine being
and that's where his meet
in your household, and you want to have sex. You don't have the time. You don't have the moments. You don't have the cooperation of the woman that you want to have sex with. And it's like, yo, imagine how frustrating that is.
Yeah.
You probably walking around with an attitude,
blue balls.
You get anything is triggering to you. The kids are like irritating you every chance they get. Everything they do irritates you.
All that.
Yo, it's like,
Daddy, what's wrong? Your mom's not giving me no pussy.
It's I guess like, yo, in certain instances you gotta use
so horny.
It's like it's artificial maintenance. You know what I mean? Like it's your maintenance.
Yeah.
So
I don't think. Well,
let me get a little bit on this too. It's all good until they do it, and we've seen it with the promiscuous lifestyle. Women have disregarded the whole wait till marriage. They're acting like us. Women take their lead from their men. You know what I mean? So we acted like we ain't need no women. We were out there conquering women and just taking it. Now they have a masculine mentality where, and I'm talking about the younger women.
Yeah.
Now
I'm not a cheater. I'm a conqueror.
They're just gonna be flicking their bean and doing their thing, and it's just like, yo, it's just gonna lower our birth rates. It's gonna lower everything.
Yeah, it already is.
We have to be a little responsible.
Yeah.
With what we're promoting, what we're doing, how we carrying ourselves. But yo, bro, if you beating it 2-3 times, 4 or 5 times a day, you have a problem.
That's a problem for sure.
Right? Like regular maintenance, whatever, to keep you out, you know what I mean? Keep you in the crib, whatever. That's cool. Like it's been around since the beginning of time. We're not gonna take that away from anybody. But if you got a problem, you need to address it. We're not gonna overdiagnose anything, but we have to understand that anything that we do and we promote in 2-3 years, we're gonna be sitting here talking about, yo, black birth rates are declining, women are beating everybody's masturbating, nobody needs anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so just understand that we're in charge, we're responsible
self-control
for what's going on in society, and just tailor it a little bit and get a little more control on everything.
Yeah.
What I got from tonight is that women are always wrong.
Really? Just from my last
I'm talking about everything that we watched tonight.
Really?
That women are always wrong. They're too extreme. They're illogical. And to a certain point at the end of this thing, irrelevant.
No, but I literally just said that men will dictate what women do. That puts the onus directly on men, right?
Yeah. Of course.
I believe that.
Of course. It's about how we handle the situation. Yeah. It's about how we handle
I will take the responsibility. I would never say that they're irrelevant, but I will take the responsibility of if they are like falling out of, I don't know what my words are fucked up. If they are wayward or they can't fall in line, that is completely our fault.
It is our fault. Just like it's the Jones situation. The man should have taken initiative on what stove and what towels we're gonna get.
Right.
But he also should have balanced it out by going to her and saying, this is what I think we should do. What are your thoughts? Let's bring them together.
Right.
With the Pusha T situation, yeah, he's a hardworking man. He's doing this, he's doing that. She's doing the traditional work where she's taking care of the kids. But he should also, instead of saying some shit like that, he should also want to change a diaper.
He put a pie in her face in front of everybody. It's funny.
He should still,
and it's harmless, but it's still a little bit embarrassing. Why would you want everybody to know that my husband is not helping me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it,
right.
Like, and his context was so bad. But the point is, you should take that initiative to want to change a diaper because you need that intimacy with your kids so they know who their father is.
Yeah.
With this situation, if you practice self-control and not go beat off everywhere, any point that you get alone by yourself and can get your dick in your hand, but give that affection that you're giving to your dick to your wife.
That's the ultimate shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you do actually have a wife that could reciprocate it,
me so horny. Oh, why got flick it on me when I'm fucking shit?
If you got a wife or a lady that will reciprocate it, you should just, if you could abstain from doing that, it'll be better for you guys' sex life.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Why you gotta hold the nut?
You gotta stop doing that. Once you stop, you'll give that energy to your significant other.
Yeah, right.
Energy.
Yeah.
Like what? Like the strokes?
Depending on how you
porn
are.
energy,
freaky shit into
porn energy, that desensitized porn energy.
Like it's more like foreplay.
But I saw a study that a urologist said that you should ejaculate 20 times a month to avoid cancer.
Prostate
cancer, yeah.
20 times a month?
20 times a month. Why you say like it sounds a lot, bro? It's like
that's a
30
lot.
days in a month.
That is a lot.
20 times a month?
Yeah. That's a lot, bro.
For real?
It's probably beating off every couple days.
That's not a lot.
Every couple days out the week.
Yeah.
Like 5 days a week, like we're going to work.
So it's a job. It's
when
like,
I gotta go to work, I gotta nut.
Take a shit, you take a shower.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta jack
but
off.
that's a little bit of
it's literally beating off on the weekdays.
That's a lot of porn.
That's crazy.
I'm off on the weekends.
Married niggas not having that much sex. You're not having sex 20 times a month.
No, but what?
You gotta jack off then.
What? All right. Once a week is the bare minimum. Oh shit, we got the red light. Red light.
Yo, you could wind up going 3 weeks if you running past each other, not having sex. Then the period comes. You'd be like, damn, it's been like damn near 3 weeks a month.
Right.
Hold on. A nigga would go 3 weeks without some buns. The fuck is it all for? Nigga, I'll find a high nigga. I'm going on your roof, Ron. I'm in the highest. I gotta go. Nigga. I'm on your roof, nigga. I'll be like, I gotta kill myself. 3 weeks? Talk about ripping and running.
Yeah.
Yo, you wildin', nigga. Yeah. That's all it's for. That's what I'm gonna work for.
Well, with that, man, we gotta wrap it. We
gonna wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. We appreciate you guys for checking in. Yeah, I got you. Shout out. Shout out to Moves by Michelle Rose.
Mm-hmm.
She does the cigars and whiskey scented candle. Hit
body
us up
butters.
if you need anything. Body
Very
butters,
nice.
all that good stuff.
Mm.
Holly, let the people know where they can find you, man.
ITZHOLLE, all social media platforms.
Your boy.
I don't post anything, but check out Nobody Cares About Father's Day podcast. It's the podcast declaring that Father's Day is the least recognized holiday in America, but fatherhood itself is the most important aspect in the family structure. We talk about certain things like this. Shout out to Corey Cool and DP, my co-hosts on the podcast. We are back with a couple episodes that are going to be dropped. I released a few episodes that weren't released when we recorded them, so check out those. And then we got some new stuff coming, new format, new way of doing things, something a little more entertaining for the entertaining and educational for the fathers, and and for my co-host.
All right, sounds good. Corey Cool, let the people know where they can find you.
CoolUniversity.com.
All right. And if you don't follow us on IG, please do at Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Cigars the Whiskey Podcast. Cigars the Whiskey Podcast. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Also hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new content coming out. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Baby shot glasses with straws.